today. I'm here with my buds Shelby and Patrick from Stream. How you guys doing today?
It's a pleasure.
It's yeah. They're gonna pretend like they don't know me, which I would do the same thing. So, all right.
There's somebody pointing a gun at me. I'm not here.
I like.
I'm on free will.
Also, I like how I forgot to change the Fallout Big Booby Lady.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. We're
Thick vault driller.
We are starting to stream off right.
I couldn't even fucking tell what that was. Your head's blocking the cleavage.
I didn't.
I thought it was like a serpent or something.
I was just fucking around with. I was like, what do I have here? I was like, I could do this one. And
just casually, I got big titty vault girl.
Because on my normal.
I don't remember that in Fallout 4.
Well, I can't. I'm not gonna put that one on there. Must be a mod. It's like right now, my Twitch has no marks.
I'm not even gonna ask you what you did with Curie.
Let's see what we got.
You would 100% put her in a synth body.
Here, let's do this.
I kept her ass in the fucking Mr. Handy because that's where she fucking belongs. The robots.
Sounds kind of kinky, Mr. Handy.
Yeah, he is. He's very handy. He's got a blowtorch and chainsaws. Now, Patrick, you might be interested in Fisto, who works. He works outside the outskirts of New Vegas.
New Vegas.
You very much like Fisto at the Atomic Wrangler. Saloon.
Nothing beats the Granny Gang though.
Interesting.
So the Granny Gang just had it all.
The Granny Gang's pretty great.
The Granny Gang. Yeah, we could just spend the whole time talking about Fallout if you guys wanted to. It's
Patrick
like what
wouldn't be able to fucking hang.
So
man, I haven't played.
You really got to. It's so fucking.
3's my. I still love 3 because the vaults. The vaults are what I was
3's
addicted to. So, yeah, no, I haven't. We haven't got a chance to talk. Like, when's the last time we got together? It's like what, November for the Friday the 13th thing? I think it's the last time we actually all got together.
That we got zucked like 12 times.
Oh, that's yeah.
With my postage stamp of the movie playing in the corner, and somehow we were still getting no audio in the postage stamp, and we were still getting zucked. Somebody was reporting it, 100%.
Yeah.
There's
probably.
no way.
Hello, Erie.
Yeah.
That's the other thing too. I got the chat, like with this type of stream, since there's not a delay with the game and stuff. I've got chat going perfectly. So if anyone pops in, they want to chat along, I can see you.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of the times, I actually got my streams. Like it looks like I know what I'm doing. It's just pure luck.
So you're the only one, because I don't know what I'm doing.
We know. That's okay though. He's like,
it's
what?
Everyday occurrence.
So we were
nightmare.
We were talking about Star Wars: The Old Knights of the Old Republic, but before the stream started and stuff like that.
I need to get on to the MMO.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lose my fucking life. That's what I'm afraid of.
That's what
probably
my streams are mainly dedicated to. My guild's like on our server. There's like 3 major high up guilds, and I'm in one of them, and I'm one of the like. They promoted the hell out of me. Yeah, it's a deep hole, Shelby. Oh yeah, let's see how this.
Well, you're just deep in the galactic infrastructure now. I mean, you're too big to fail. You know, it's work.
I put up with all the new people, and I help. I'm patient, and I don't mind helping. Also, I weirdly sometimes.
Shelby's not patient.
That's gonna be me though. I'm like, how do you? Oh, this is so fucking annoying. I just want my fucking guns. I want some armor. And you're like, no, sweetheart, you have to do all the beginner missions first. I'm like, no, I want to fucking do this level 900 shit now.
I can get you past most of that, and like, you can literally.
You're like reaching through the level gate and just throwing shit at me. It's like here.
As long as you have one character at level 20, right, roughly around. Hey, Lady Ro. Hey,
I wonder what level. I know I played initially when it first came out in 2013. Mm-hmm. When did it launch?
2011, 2012, I think.
2013. It was like a long ass time ago. And I played it for a little bit, and my account still exists. I actually logged into it not that long ago to reactivate it. So I don't know what level my character was. I'm sure it's still below 10, but I'm going to try to roll with my original one I made.
They changed a lot since then. Like the experience grind is not nearly as bad. I remember in 2013 just trying to get one level. You were just grinding. You were just out there killing trash mobs left and right. You don't have to do that anymore.
I don't even think I got through the first that beginner place you started. I just remember there's like a bunch of fucking torn up robots, and it looked like the fucking Dantooine, but it was like more built up. You were like in a half city, half country, and there was fucking dead robots everywhere. And
what class were you? Do you remember?
God, I have no idea.
Guns? Was it guns or lightsabers?
Probably guns. I feel like.
I'm
gonna try to log in and see if I can see what it is.
All right. It could have been Nar Shaddaa. You might have made it to Nar Shaddaa, but
it wasn't built up like Nar Shaddaa. It didn't feel like a city planet.
Okay.
Do they have Nar Shaddaa during the daytime? I thought Nar Shaddaa is like tidally locked and it's always night
there. It's mid-afternoon city type thing. I was gonna say starting planets are like Hutta.
Maybe that's the one.
Hutta, you basically just walk out and like it's just a bunch of shit. I'm trying to think, because Hutta, you start on Hutta with the Imperial and the Bounty Hunters. If it looked more like a temple type thing, kind of out in the desert.
I don't think it was a temple in the desert. It was green. There was greenery. Come on.
That just sounds like a Jedi place. I don't know.
It does, doesn't it? I don't know. It was weird. That was like I just had like this one vivid memory because I played it for like 6 hours or so, and then like I just never got on again. Like I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. If I end up playing it more, I'll sign up for the paid thing, and I just never got around to it. The game, like I said, it's ridiculous. Aries, like I love how y'all were going to talk about horror and we were talking about Star Wars. Of course, it all comes back to Star Wars.
Of course.
I mean, Star Wars has plenty of horror elements.
It does.
You played the Bounty Hunter.
We run our mouth about Star Wars a lot too. I'm gonna make when I get like a little bit more money because it's so sad I can't really afford like $3 right now. But when I get like $3, I'm gonna make another one of these layouts and stuff like that.
If you have $3 fucking, you need to be giving them to your boy so he can build the hut into a temple.
It has to go. Well, here's the thing: Twitch isn't giving me any kind of payouts whatsoever. It's showing on there, but like it's supposed to be like once you hit 100, then you can take it out. But you have to hit $100 first. I'm like, cool, that's not a problem. The problem is, for every month that I've gotten subscriptions, the ad revenue where it shows me and stuff like that, the next month it erases it. And I don't know where it does. It's not showing.
Build it up.
There's any type of I'm gonna go look at it again and see.
Because I don't see how that's technically illegal. Because that'd be like the equivalent of taking away tips because you didn't make a certain amount of sales. Like I don't think legally they're allowed to do that. So it must be accruing somewhere, but it just they're
I'm going to look at it now. That's a very cool thing. I can actually look at it now.
And I subbed you with my free Prime. Yes. So I'm sure you get paid something for that, surely.
Hopefully. No.
Those don't pay you anything?
Erie actually went and gifted a crap ton of subscriptions, like everyone that was in one night. And I'm not seeing anything. I'm looking right now.
I'll tell you what. Jeff Bezos needs to fuck off. I wish Amazon never bought fucking Twitch.
Yeah. Okay, so right now, what's my revenue? Total estimated revenue, US dollars, $992.
And that'd be like for this month?
Yes. It says $497 last period, blah, 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 14, there's a lot here. So, view my payouts. When I go there, oh, never mind. It says I'm at 89.81. So, I'm almost at the fucking payout.
You found it.
Fuck yeah. I need like 3 more subs or something.
Suck it.
3 more subs.
Suck it.
We're sucking for subs tonight.
We're sucking for subs. Patrick is
Erie does a lot of commission art type stuff herself.
Nate can do this thing where he can dislocate his jaw. He's going to cost the most.
Who can?
He can dislocate his jaw.
It's probably dislocated right now.
My gag reflex.
It'll be dislocated. So. Patrick's got a bad gag reflex. No, you get what you pay for. I don't know what to tell you. But you'll get something for what you pay. I'm in my account.
Good. I've got you. Are you please say, even if you have to create a new character, the server you want is Starforge.
Starforge. Okay.
I
probably would have picked that because it sounds badass. I love the Starforge.
I will get you into
it fucking fueled the Sith army.
I will get you into the Mandalorian Neo Crusaders. Like I said, we're one of the top 3 guilds easily.
I'm down because I wore full Mandalorian armor in that last world.
I'll be straight up. I'll say it on stream and stuff like that. The other 2 guilds were like, oh, you want to prove who's best? Fucking fight us, PvP us. They won't do it because they know better.
Some bitches.
I mean, we're the Mandalorian Neo Crusaders. We're the fucking violent war. We do rampages all the time. We'll go in. You know how like you get.
I'm already sold. I mean, you're telling me. So basically, what you're telling me is we're trying to build a new Mandalorian empire.
Oh yeah, we are. We
okay,
RP
down.
it. We fucking
Yeah.
we'll be talking
the
in
Mandalorians
chat.
just like to pick fights because they like the challenge.
If
They don't even
someone
care
does
about
something
conquest.
cool, if you help someone, be like, not a problem, bud. This is the way.
It's
and
like
literally
Mad
everyone
Max.
in chat will
It's
put this is the way.
Shiny and chrome.
Oh, it's
Shiny
great.
chrome.
Oh, I get you shiny
Yes.
chrome. You also, you've seen my armor actually. I post pictures of it all the damn time.
It's the tits. It's got so many colors on it.
Yeah, no, I mean, Sophie, you should come
Oh.
back for sure. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to like really socialize with everyone. You don't have to. I mean, and block anyone you have problems with. Seriously,
Servers.
Just block
Oh,
'em.
damn it! I'll have to make a new character. Apparently, my character's on the Sateli Sean.
Satil Sean. Ah,
Satil.
no.
That's fucking Revan's daughter, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
You can't move servers.
You can, but
Does
I
it
think
make
it
it?
costs.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm
think
just
it
trying to
costs.
fucking figure out where's my little character.
You want to start over anyway. You haven't played the game
Yeah,
in
you're
years,
right.
and you want a new
You're right.
character.
I'll make a new one. I'm just trying to fucking find my other one. I want to see it.
You'll keep your legacy
See
name
what
though
I
if you chose one, so that's cool. Because like, what's really hilarious is my Did you say you'll be right back, or what was that, Patrick? Oh, what'd you say?
He's got a.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I was just like,
we
you're
already
cool.
got a sub.
It's cool if you have to go.
They
I
didn't
was
pay
just,
enough
I
to
was
have
just
it
making sure
live.
that I heard him right. I thought he was like, I'll be
No,
right
no,
back.
yeah,
I'm like,
he's-
what?
He's got to go see a guy
Oh,
about
oh.
a thing.
I'm gonna get that $3 tonight one way or another. Way to take one for the team, Patrick.
He's gonna suck it right out of
Yay!
him.
He left because we were talking about SWOTOR. I already know it. He's like, God damn it. Every time we try to have a get together or meeting or talk about anything, you
We
two
will-
bumbling idiots start talking about Star Wars.
We do.
No
Every
wonder,
single fucking time.
no wonder me and you, we really need to do like a little small Star Wars bullshit podcast. Like where
I'm
we
down.
just like every
we need
week,
the. We've got the damn podcast network. We've got.
I got the fucking layout. I figured this out. This is working. Like, I'm looking at the screen, the Twitch feed. It looks amazing. I don't know how the hell I did it. I really
Let me
don't.
look at it. I want to see it too. It's like Inception. I'm gonna watch myself on myself with myself. This
And
is
the
just like when we
delay.
fucking host it.
Total delay. So,
Mando Hut.
but yeah, we'll get you in SWOTOR. Me and you will chat on there because we also have a Discord channel, and it's you would love it, man. It's a bunch of dumb trolls. We all pick on each other. It's like it's us.
Dumb trolls.
It's us. We all pick on each other. We all like laugh our asses off at each other.
You know,
It's great.
Mando Hut with the two T's does just double down on the Star Wars.
It
though.
works.
I mean, it's not
It
the
still works.
worst that could have happened. I mean, but legally you're Mando Hut with one T. So when Disney fucking bitches at you, you're like, no, well that's just the name on Twitch. It's not actually my entity name.
I'm
It's with
pretty
one
sure
T.
that there is some culture where Mando Hut is an actual just normal name. It's like, hey Bob,
Sure.
hey Mando Hut, or something like that. It's Bob.
It's like the perfect smokescreen. You can get away with it being double Star Wars.
Exactly, because
and
that was the big thing. I was like, I can't do that. I was
plausible
like,
deniability.
well, if I put another T, it also kind of, at the end of Mandalorian season 2, Boba Fett, Mando goes back to Jabba's palace. It takes over the
Yes.
Hutt palace. Mando Hut. It still fucking works. So I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I just went with the Mando Hut with the two T's. It doesn't matter at this point.
And it pivots really well with like what we were talking about with our horror hut thing. Is we're just going to revamp that whole. We're going to still be doing presentation of independent horror films, but we've got a new twist for our revolving guest host
Ooh.
shtick, and we're going to go back to our original roots, where horror hut was literally a little tiki hut.
Well,
So
it
we're
wasn't
gonna
really
make
tiki hut. It was more
It
or
was
less
like a hut. It was like a shack.
it was in the shed that we
The
had.
shed.
Oh,
But,
the other yard.
But we had a lot of
But-
tiki motifs in the shed.
did.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was kind
you
of
just
like
take some
spooky.
tiki torches. You get like a tiki.
Inside
So it's
of
gonna
the,
be like a vacation destination.
So I
You
need to
you
go
to the
and
horror
buy
hut.
the tiki Jawa mug for when I come down to
Probably,
see you
yes.
guys.
we need to get all the
We need to get
horror
tikis.
tiki mugs because there's this
Horror
one company
tiki,
comes
they're
out
horror
with.
tiki.
Oh Jesus! Have you not been seeing what fucking drops on Mondo all the fucking time? They do
Yeah.
fucking horror tiki. You would never be able to get all the horror tiki mugs. We got to
Let me
pick
see.
some. They have a xenomorph.
Oh,
They've done like
there's-
3
Yeah,
or 4
okay.
different xenomorph ones.
There you go. Which one would you choose? Like let's
All of
see.
them.
Let's go. What
All
was
of
this?
them on display.
I'm just- What
I feel
was
like
the channel?
I would want to
Or what was the
Mondo, like Mondo.
Not
tees.
Mondo though. I want to get Mondo's because
Well, I mean, they're going to be out of stock. I mean, that's.
I didn't even know there was a store called Mondo, so thank you. Shop.
Oh,
Lord.
Shop
You're
more.
gonna love this.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I mean,
no.
it's not a new thing. No, we wouldn't be getting all the goddamn Mondo ones. They're too expensive.
Here, I'm gonna
You
send
gotta
this in
pick
the
one you
group.
like.
Yeah, I'm on the page. I'm just like, ooh, cool. I'm gonna look at this.
Here.
And what's great is
People that are buying Mondo all the
This
time.
is one. This one's more.
Bastards that resell shit because they
the stream's
scalp
still going and I can play on the computer. Oh my god.
So like,
Why did you oh my god, $60. Oh my god, no.
yeah, they're expensive, but they're really nice. I mean, they have some cool designs, so you just got to pick what you're gonna get. Like, this was my Mondo
Fine.
purchase recently.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
This
That's
thing
nice.
has the fucking coolest album art for the
jealous
vinyl
about
for
that.
the Tron Legacy soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
One of them is orange, and the other one's blue. The actual vinyl. It's so cool.
Watch,
I'm not allowed to open it until I have a turntable, though.
I'm gonna fuck up my stream real quick, but like, okay, let's see how quick I can do this and then get rid of it.
Mondo's got cool shit,
Add new.
but expensive.
Yeah, it's $60, but I want it. It was the first
Which
one.
one are you looking at?
Done. Bam!
Which
Right
one?
there, right there on the stream.
Did you buy it?
No,
You buy
It's
it?
showing
no.
it.
If you watch
No.
the stream,
Oh
Oh.
yes, yeah. They have like all kinds of like they have like all like they had like a Voltron one once. Like they have every single fucking IP you could ever think of comes through there, and they do like all kinds of crazy. I don't
Hey,
know
Nate,
what I would do though.
What do I need to send you a message on so you can see it on your computer?
Twitter. I actually have Twitter open for that. It's like the only thing I fucking. It's like, I mean, I've made my little mark on like, you know, it's like, look, I know that I can use this to get
Dude,
this.
I can't figure out Twitter to save my life. That
It-
is like
I remember trying to get back on there in like 2012, 2013. I created, or I might have been earlier than that. I created an account.
the
And
only
I'm
claim
like,
to
I don't know
fame I
what the fuck
have is
this
that I own my name. I own Shelby Jones. No underscores, no letters, no numbers. It's just Shelby
can I
Jones.
send you a
So I get
message
tagged
on
incorrectly
Twitter?
and everything.
Do what
On
now?
Twitch.
On Twitch. What do you need
You
to do
said
on Twitch?
Twitch or Twitter?
Twitter.
Oh.
I put Twittier.
Yes,
Twittier.
we are hitting up Party
Twitter.
City for decorations.
Yes. Twittier.
But yeah,
But Party
so
City does not let you return things, so make
Hey,
sure you
are
get what
those-
you need. Because one time I bought too much,
are those
and they're
videos
like, fuck
public?
you. Which ones?
the two episodes of Horror we did.
Yeah, shouldn't they be? I think I unhit them. I can unhide them if they're not. If you go
Awesome.
to horrorhutshow.com, they should be still
Yeah.
playing on the.
Another thing that we can do here is
trim all
what
that
was it?
down. I gotta
Horror Hut. That what?
horrorhutshow.com.
Show.com. I could type because I mean I got a chat window open, so bam! I'm just like this actually is
There we
working
go.
way better than I ever really kind of.
Yeah,
thought
they
it
still
would.
play.
Cool.
Yeah.
Horror Hut Show.
No,
if you want to go see,
I've got to change that website to. I'm actually going to move ScreamStream to a new site.
Mhm.
Period. I'm thinking about spending some money.
I-
So,
we talked before about getting me a Patreon or something. I'm like, I can't do that. It's so fucking hard for me to ask for money. It's just like whatever. But I did create that coffee thing, and I'm thinking, because like someone, I think it was Patrick, was like, we're thinking, it's like you should get this, we should set you up a Patreon. I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? I don't know, but me editing videos behind the scenes, just if I was to record me and
Dude,
all the f bombs.
we have 7 people contributing to ours, and
Nice.
we feel like we don't do anything cool. So
We don't.
I mean, you definitely put out content. We just shared with our patrons our Psycho Mother's Day marathon from 2009 that never it used to be hosted on vidler.com
Oh, good
because
old Vidler.
YouTube wouldn't let you host videos longer than 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
So we used Vidler, and then Vidler disappeared, and I thought we lost this movie forever. It
Ooh.
turns out I
And the
actually had a
Nightmare
copy.
Marathon.
We also have the Nightmare on Elm Street, the original movie marathon we ever did, the all-nighter, with a complete of a ground loop buzz from us having a mic cable over our power cables. We used like a corded mic, and we're like holding it, and it's like fucking laying on top of the power cables, and there's just like this constant buzz every time we use the mic.
Ari wanted to know
Oh,
if
yeah.
you used the Wayback Machine to get that.
No, I had it. I've got like 19 old hard drives. That's the one good thing.
So do we.
have a lot
I
of
can open
shit
this. I can
backed
probably
up.
open this drawer. No, I can't get to it. There's too
I
much
had
stuff
a
in front of me.
backup of a backup of
Hard
a
drives.
backup of one of my old editing computers, and it turned out to be on there. And I think at one point before Vidler fully shut down, I actually had downloaded a copy.
Hard drives for days, exactly. I like how I lean over to get water, and you see Ventress about to stab me.
I love the promo they did on Toonami for that. Did you watch that on Toonami, Faithful Patrick, when they did the rerun of the Gennady Tartakovsky Clone Wars?
Clone Wars. Yeah.
They did like they did a bump for it because they did a rerun of it.
Yeah.
Well, here's something.
For May the 4th weekend.
This is great because this is
they ran the entire mini series, and it was like the whole intro was like Empire at war, a Jedi Order torn behind chaos. And
do you remember when they originally aired?
Yeah.
That's the thing about it.
It was the original bump that aired.
Yeah, the originals.
It wasn't badass. It was.
Because the DVDs have there's 2 DVDs and stuff. A lot of people don't realize that when those first originally debuted, they were like each little segment. That's all they played was just that one segment. Yeah. They were like in between commercials. It was like here's a commercial, here's this thing.
It's like
5 minutes, and then there's a show.
They were Nickelodeons.
They really were. They really were. And that's another thing that the three of us especially, because we're all older, we could talk about older Star Wars stuff that a lot of newer people, I shouldn't say kids, but younger people.
That was the first Star Wars.
Rogue Squadron on the N64.
Rogue Squadron 2 on the GameCube.
Yes.
And
but the Valley flying under the radar still fucking sucks. Those Y-Wings don't have any goddamn
Shadows
mobility.
of the Empire.
Wampa Stompa, bitches. Wampa Stompa.
Shadows of the Empire on the fucking train tracks with IG-88, fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Dude, and what's funny is that was canon for the longest time, and I'm mad that they actually removed it and stuff like that. But yeah, that was Ord Mantell.
Well, they just removed it so they can fucking make a new movie.
Well, they're handpicking stuff to come back into canon, though.
But yeah, they want to change names, like having Kylo Ren is actually just a sign. It's his fucking storyline, but they had to make him a fucking part of the bloodline of the Skywalker.
They literally took, for the Kyle Katarn, not Kyle Katarn,
so that's why we'll never get a proper Jedi Outcast treatment, because they already fucking gutted it for the revival trilogy.
Well, please cast Sebastian Shaw as young Luke Skywalker.
Yes,
so I'm going to say. Make it happen. Make it so.
I can see that. Yeah, wasn't there screenshots floating around of him? Someone did it, and it was oh my god!
It was like, is this Mark Hamill? No, it's Sebastian.
Floating in Favreau,
1979. It's like, no, this is from 2021.
Well, I mean, you guys probably saw the fan film, the Han Solo fan film that someone made. It's some guy, he does impersonations and stuff, but it was a fan film, and he played young Han Solo. What?
Frank Caliendo.
Is that him?
No.
It's that
little fat bald dude that does all the impersonations.
No.
That'd be hilarious if he was like.
He does a Robin Williams impression too, because he's kind of like Jim Carrey.
I think I've seen him.
There's a small 10-15 minute short film with Han Solo.
Yeah.
He pulled off every fucking mannerism. You could tell that he appreciated it. He wasn't just trying to, here's a quick buck. He understood the character. My biggest issue with the Solo movie was the fucking actor. I don't think he even knows who Harrison Ford is. He took none of the mannerisms. He didn't act anything like John. Little things like, he got the name Solo because he was by himself at the spaceport and didn't have a last name. What the? That was shit writing.
That's stupid.
It was bad. And in the books, the way he won the Millennium Falcon was so much more like. I'll break it down. So spoilers if you want to and everything else. So in the movie you saw bullshit. Lando had a skifter the first time, but I pickpocketed it and I won it the second time, so I out-cheated him. I
didn't love Childish Gambino as young Lando.
No, he worked. He was the best part of that movie.
Good.
He was Lando.
Yeah.
But again, appreciation for the character.
It's Great Gatsby in space.
If you appreciate the character, know the character, and he pulled it off, like the slow drawn out way.
I want more of him. Yeah, just the raconteur.
Give me a Lando movie. Well, in the books, what had happened was they were in a high stakes game, and at that point, Lando owned a shipyard, as a massive shipyard, and everything else. And there was last call was between him and Han, and he's like, "Okay, here's a chip. If you win, you can get any vehicle that's on my lot." The thing was, he had left the Falcon there being repaired
Oh,
so
see, that would have been cool.
exactly,
That would've been great.
and Lando's like, no,
Oh,
that's
shit.
my ship, and he's like, hey
Yeah.
buddy, you said any ship on
See,
your lot,
yes.
and he fucking that, and that's why it was like, good son of a bitch, and everything else.
Yeah.
There was because it was right after that. Also in the books, he took it for they were supposed to go on a heist, and they were helping the rebellion. And the rebellion fucked them. They basically took all. I was like, sorry, we need this. So war supplies are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Lando was done with them, and that's when Han was just kind of like, oh man, I have no friend. And it's also why he didn't want to get involved with the rebellion, because he originally kind of was, and he was like,
Who, Han or
Han? He was like, you guys are pretty much kind of the same as the Empire. You're just gonna take for yourselves, and that's why. But. And it's little tiny, like the little thing with any ship on my lot. They could have worked that in the movie, but like it was just. And I get, but here's the flip side of that.
Because that could have made some great, like character dialogue back and forth, and to kind of lay the foundation for their friendship.
Yeah, I mean, Lando comes and goes with ships. They kind of saw that in the movie and stuff like that. He had it for all of 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
And he lost the ship, and that's going to be like, good son of a bitch, I'm so pissed at you and everything else. It's like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, at least
I
the
lost
end
2
was
viewers for
badass.
dissing the Solo movie. Oops.
At least the ending was. I mean, I really appreciated that. I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, you're fucking missing out. But having Darth Maul show up as being the leader of the Black Sun, or what's the
It's the black. It's the Black Sun.
Black Sun or Rising Sun or whatever the hell
it's
it was
Black
called.
Sun.
Black Sun, and that was
those-
fucking awesome.
But we just talked about it. Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah.
Black Sun was run by Shizor.
Yeah.
And the way that they had
Crimson Dawn.
Oh right. I thought they take over.
I knew it was
Black
some kind of sun. It was like the the little icon.
It's like the same name but like different.
Different colors. It's like Silver Shamrock and Silver Spade.
Well, later on, he supposedly had something to do with the Black Sun. I can't remember exactly what, but
there was consolidation in the different criminal enterprises. Yeah, as they killed each other.
Oh right, okay, thank you. Honestly,
that's what it is.
I wasn't a big fan of. I also, this is another thing that I'm gonna get horrible criticism on. The girl that was in it, Khaleesi. It's just kind of her playing the same fucking part. Just kind of like, I'm upper class and blah blah blah.
Man, she was hot as shit.
See, that's the thing. I don't think so.
I thought she's way hotter than that.
I think I was more. I was more attracted to the droid. To be honest,
the droid was pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, L3.
Yeah.
L3.
I think it was,
I mean, she was thick. I mean, she was painfully thick. She had them bot logic.
Painfully thick.
You're just like, step on me, mommy.
Yeah.
Step on me, metal mommy. We got it. Jesus.
But, I mean, it had a lot of problems, but I was just excited. I am even with all the problems the new stuff's had. I'm just excited to have new Star Wars to watch.
Well, have you guys been? I don't want to go too into it, just in case, because it's really, really new. Have you guys Bad Batch? Yeah, have you guys caught up on that?
I haven't watched it yet. But I'm aware of I know what they are. I know like that whole
they're the clones, right?
Offshoot.
Yeah,
like the
they introduced them in the last season of Clone Wars when Disney basically went ahead and finished the last episode,
right.
Which they didn't finish all the episodes because a couple of those episodes, like the one because one of the biggest loose ends, at least on television, is what happened to Asajj Ventress. And that was originally supposed to be in the last season of Clone Wars, and because it was canceled, they made a book out of it, which is good. It's a really good book. But I really wish we'd seen it visually. Just because the way they had her hair, she had hair and everything else. I was like, it was so nice. I was like, oh, and the storyline was great because...
Fucking night breed, night sisters.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, they were all bald. It was like, okay, are they just naturally bald or, whatever? And it's like, But no, she had like this little like mohawk, and it was kind of part of the side, and it was like really, it was adorable. But
she got that Skrillex haircut, but she's still evil.
Spoiler alert: she dies. That's what happens.
Shit.
She dies.
I think we've killed her like 10 times now.
Well, she gave her life for love, basically. What's this? Oh my god, my brain.
Foolish move.
Quinlan Voss. Quinlan Voss, who was in a couple of Quinlan Voss completely falls to the dark side after bringing Ventress to the light side.
Clapping her dummy cheeks up in Bounty Hunter. So And those fucking, I remember the first time I played that game, and I was like, wait, do these fucking zombies just keep coming back? I would stand on top of the slave one and keep shooting them, and they just keep respawning on the map. I was like, oh my god, these things are just gonna keep chasing you the entire time, aren't they? I thought you could kill them all and then clear out the level and then proceed. No, they keep fucking spawning.
What's wrong? No, she said sorry. I was like, what? What happened? Did you fart? We couldn't hear it. It's cool.
We don't have
There's no
smell-o-vision yet. So.
Oh, I need to. I don't really mess around too much with a lot of my little
I'm just pissed
emotes and all the
I'm just
excess
pissed
stuff.
the CIS collapsed because it was just a ploy set up by Palpatine. Okay, the fucking Trade Federation had legitimate grievances.
Oh no, that's
no
union.
Let's change the Intergalactic Banking Clan. I don't want to fucking start
the topic because Shelby's he'll get a hard on for the Trade Federation. So
all right,
I'm gonna blockade your ass.
What?
I'm gonna bring up an old horror film, and you tell me what you guys think of it. Fuck it, we're gonna figure this out. There's one that I watched the other day because I was going through. I really love my personal taste in. There we go. We can talk about our personal taste in horror. Just kind of do an introduction type thing.
There we go.
That we should have done at the beginning, but Star Wars.
Hey. It's the transition into the topic of the night.
Exactly. So, my favorite horror films are your 70s, 80s Italian horror and 80s horror in general. When it was just like, and the cheesy horror. I'm not talking about. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street and all those. I really love those. Also, I'm one of the ones that firmly believes that Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is completely fucking underrated. And that the only people that really dislike that are the homophobic motherfuckers. Because I swear to God, it's always these big jocks that I hate that one. It's like, bitch, you know you won't be whipped in the shower. Shut up, you know.
Right. Right. Yeah. So Shelby,
through I'm sorry, I was just reminiscing about getting whipped in the shower.
Through.
But the shower curtain because it's always sticking to your ass.
through trivia, through.
Italian horror is with Joe Bob Briggs. Now Joe Bob and I agree on a lot of Italian horror, actually. So
no, he likes Italian horror. We watched The House by the Cemetery, and he, that's his reaction to it.
Here's my thing, and
fuck you, Fulci, and it's fucking eyes in the dark.
It's Patrick's fault, Marcy. He shared a picture of her or something. I'm like, who's this? And it's like, wait, was this really Marcy from like Home and Joe Bob's co-host or something?
Oh, Darcy.
My God, I would say Marcy. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, you
That's
shared a picture or something. And I like the second I was like, oh, who's this? And the first thing I saw was her Freddy Krueger not safe for work picture, and I was like,
oh yeah,
follow. So yeah. So now my goal through you guys somehow is I got to do a stream with Darcy, whatever. Like I got, yeah. If you guys need help,
if she's more comfortable with all of us being topless, then I'm happy to take my shirt off too.
I mean,
hey, if you have to take one for the team, so be it.
I'm willing to do that.
Italian westerns.
Okay, Nate.
Yes.
Top 3 Italian horror films. Go.
Okay, so. This one's gonna be. I'll go with one of the newer ones or something.
Can you see my eyes rolling out of my head?
Della Morte Della More, Cemetery Man.
Okay.
That one was I think early '90s or something like that. Have you guys seen that one?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Rupert Everett's in it. It's one of his first movies back when he was a thing. It starts off as a really weird kind of comedic, but kind of like little horror zombie film, and it kind of keeps progressing, and at the end of the film you're seriously sitting there just like, what the fuck did I just watch? Because Italian horror films. The other two are gonna be kind of cheesy, but it is Gates of Hell of Living
another
and the reason why that is so
film.
important when I was like, oh yeah,
but they have good titles,
right?
All right,
didn't he
yeah, Fulci, Fulci was that was when I was like 4, I was at my cousin's house. My cousin was my acting father. He was the one that fucking, if it's a guy thing, but he was watching over. He's like, yeah, you can't come over right now. I'm like, why? You know, I was 4 or 5. And he's like, we're watching a really scary horror film, and I don't want your grandmother yelling at me. And I'm like, she won't, I promise. It's like, okay, I will let you see one scene. If you can handle that, then you're good. And it was the vomiting the guts out scene. I shrugged that off. He's like, well, okay, maybe you don't understand that. The second scene he showed me was the drill through the cheek. And to this fucking day, I cannot figure out how he did it. I still... and that's kind of the big thing with a lot of those. Like, if you talk about the overall films, I don't know if that one would fit there. But as far as impactful scenes, for when I think Italian horror, those are two scenes. Obviously, zombie with the eyeball scene, and also the shark. The shark is never talked about because the motherfucker actually he bit the shark. That wasn't fake fucking effects. He got in the water and decided, I'm gonna fucking fight this shark. And I'm like, you Italians, man, you want your horror like woo
like.
Oh no, spaghetti westerns.
Legit.
I totally get. Yes, I thought you said Italian westerns. I'm like Italian westerns, spaghetti westerns. Yes. Dude, I mean, half the time on Vincent, I'm basically doing nothing more than RPing Firefly, Captain Mal. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm a bumbling idiot, but I'm faithful and will die for my crew, which Shelby's about to be a part of too. So that works.
It's true.
Oh, I'm not dying. You're not gonna kill me.
Oh, I didn't say my third film.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck, man. Oh man, now my brain's farting because I said zombie and that's all I'm thinking about. Fuck.
Think of Fulci.
It's not Fulci. It's Argento.
Argento.
It's Argento. It's not
Suspiria.
No, not Suspiria. It's the
Deep
Demons?
Red.
Demons. The movie theater.
Yes, that's Demons.
I want the Gilman Tiki mug.
I don't think he directed it. I think he did. He had something to do with it.
He produced it.
He produced it. Thank you. At least see, look, I actually knew that he didn't direct it.
Check it out.
Oh shit!
Look at this fucking nerd shit right here.
It's a copy of the ticket that they handed out to it, and it's signed by Argento and
some other Italian motherfucker.
Lamario Balba, who
speak the
directed
third best Italian.
Yeah.
Arrivederci.
That is amazing.
This was the ticket that they in the very beginning they were in the subway and in the cities and stuff. They were
when they were passing them out. Yep.
Right. So.
Yep. That one I would say I would put that one in one of my top threes as well.
So good.
Because the ending.
I
like it when endings are just bleak. When endings are just bleak. Night of the Demons is not Italian horror, but they're talking about the 80s horror films. Oh my god. That fucking weird lipstick nipple scene. To this day, I'm like, original. So, all right. But, yes, your horror. Let's go with Patrick. What are your three favorite Italian horror films?
That's hard.
I know.
Italian horror. Okay.
Or you don't have to necessarily be
no.
Films,
I'll
but you can do the
stick
scenes.
with Italian.
No. But I was gonna say like the scenes. Like you don't have to necessarily be like I like the whole film, but this scene just bam. Like Suspiria's opening, the hanging scene and the original lighting. Yeah, I haven't watched the remake. I heard it's really good.
I haven't either. I've heard it's good, so I want to watch it.
But it's different. It's not the same anymore. Yeah. And the fucking Technicolor, fucking Willy Wonka, Madman styling.
Yeah.
That was a Goblin soundtrack too, I do believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Goblin soundtracks are underrated, but we'll get into
Goblin's
that.
amazing.
They were. I got the fucking thing.
I love. Let's see. I like Tenebrae by Argento.
That's one of the ones I haven't seen actually.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Deep Red by Argento as well. The soundtrack in that's amazing. By Goblin as well. And what else?
I like that.
I don't like that.
I like that.
This is when the curtain comes down. There's just a knife-wielding maniac behind me. Got some just...
Don't like that at all. That's creepy as shit.
Is it coming through all right?
Mm-hmm. Really good. Now I'm just going to listen to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Suspiria opening theme song. I fucking want that.
It's signed. I bought it for some cash.
I don't even need it signed. I just want the fucking... This is ill.
Yeah.
Welcome to what... This is something we want to do regularly. This is actually the first time we got set up. I actually was I did the little thing. I put our name in
play
8-bit. What's it?
Play
Barbie
play
Girl by Aqua.
Deep play Deep Red.
Oh, I thought this was like Siri or something.
Theme for that.
Do you know the name of it? The actual song?
It should be the thing. It should just be Deep Red Goblin.
I've got Funky Top,
Ponderoso.
Torte and Fascia,
you got
Agrodolce.
Funky Town by
I do have
Lipsy?
Funky Town. Wait, do I have Funky Town? No.
Damn it. Can we watch The Love Boat?
Death.
Maybe.
You son of a bitch. Because.
Yeah, it's just the main theme of
I want to play some
Ponderoso.
gangster
I have
shit.
the greatest
Right.
hits. I didn't. That's because that was the
Oh.
one that. Because iTunes.
Oh, iTunes. Okay. Can you do YouTube?
Oh yeah, I can do any. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, now, yeah.
Patrick, I don't think you can find pirated music on YouTube.
Yeah, I can
Really?
I can find
Yeah.
anything anywhere.
I don't think there's any pirated content on YouTube. They do
Okay,
such a good
here
job
we
of
go.
pulling everything that we've ever done. It's just quite obviously pirated content. There's no way you could find full movies.
I sent you the link
Music on
on
YouTube.
Twitter.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
This is for
Dude,
Shelby.
you need
Patrick,
to.
please don't print out music lyrics on the school printers.
There we go. The other day, my iTunes was on random play, and it started playing this, like, literally 2 days ago, and you fucking said Love Boat, so I'm like, are you kidding me?
I
right
was going through all the Gap Band disc catalog this weekend while unpacking boxes, so I was in a funk and soul. And
Hey Nate,
Yes.
I'm about to be living in.
your asshole.
Basically,
Surprise.
Illinois.
Illy.
That's, I mean, at least it's, well, actually, if it's, Illinois is a little trickier to get to.
Mm.
It's
Ohio's
closer
the
to
one.
you.
Yeah, it is
Closer
by
to
far
you.
closer, yes.
So you're in Indy. I will
Yep.
be in.
He's
It will
moving.
be-
He's moving 2 hours north, so it would cut the trip by 2 hours.
So it'll be 4 hours and 30 minutes from you.
Are you moving farther away from Shelby, though?
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
really.
It's
Not
like
the same.
Actually, I don't know. Let's see.
About the same.
it can't be that much different.
Let's see.
There's no way it's much different. Maybe like 15
No.
minutes, shorter or longer. That's what she said.
Fulton.
Well, now I'm
Yeah,
going to
right.
start. When we do these the next time,
Oh,
I'm
there we
just
go.
going to
There
have.
we go.
Yeah.
It's usually
It's so
shorter,
fucking good.
ladies.
And what's so awesome is the fact, like, when the music gets super intense, the scenes are very just nonchalant.
Yeah.
And then when the music stops or it
Th-
gets less, it's like,
They build suspense. Like, you're like, okay, the music's building, and nothing happens. So that way, you're like, okay, that come down. And then after a while, like the third or fourth time, you're like, all right, nothing's going to happen. And then when there's nothing happening, it was timing. Everything.
Paul.
Horror is about timing.
Paul.
Comedy is about comedy is about
Paul.
timing. Paul.
ooh, actually, Shelby, it's going to be about 20 minutes longer to get to me.
Well, guess what, Buckaroo? You won't be seeing me then. That's the cutoff.
That
Hey,
20 minutes is just.
I'm already
That
driving
basement,
4.5
killer basement,
hours.
That was worth it.
Let's. I mean, it's one of those things where I mean, I actually want to say, is your daughter going with you, obviously, or how's that gonna work?
It's
Well,
going to be the same.
There's a pretty sweet
Okay.
arrangement.
Alright,
We're
we can
gonna
talk
sell
about
her to
that
some
later.
Spice Runners.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's all been worked out. Yeah, it's
He-
very above board.
He's
The Hutts will
um,
take good
he's
care of her.
he's 2 states closer to Colorado, which is where we really need him.
You
It's a joke.
for what? Because
Spice Running.
Illinois is
Yeah.
Spice Running.
I just heard Colorado has more selection. I don't.
I'm sure. Oh, really? Okay.
I wouldn't know. I don't partake.
That's why I don't do comedy. I'm not very interesting.
Okay. So,
All right, so we've got the music going.
Shelby. So, sidebar. Watch the Last Drive-In's version of Deep Red, and you'll love it. You'll love it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll tell you, the only Italian
Joe
horror
Bob likes it.
that I
and
support.
Darcy goes to 24-hour Giallo film festivals.
Okay, well, I might do it for Darcy, but the only
Do it for
Italian
Darcy.
horror Yep.
Right.
Hashtag do it for Darcy. The only Italian horror that I'm on the team of is Creepy Tales of Pizza and Gore by
The independent film.
Lorenzo Fastina.
Yep.
We did that on a Scream Stream episode.
Oh, I would have
months
said,
ago,
what about
and it
Killer
was fucking
Condom? But
dope.
that's French, isn't it?
The French don't wear condoms.
Well, no, because they bite their dicks off, according to Killer
Exactly.
Condom. Yeah, it's terrible.
They're French. They probably had it coming.
That's an old trauma film. I'm very sure. Whoa, hi, something happened. Oh, hey, bits for Darcy, yay!
Bits for nips.
Bits for nips. Not on Twitch. Not on Twitch.
Speaking of Joe Bob, not Darcy, but
yeah, I really
I wish they had like a Darcy prosthetic you could wear.
have you
That'd
been
be
watching
amazing.
it, Nate?
I can't afford Shudder.
I'll get you. I'll give you my login.
Do you want to log
Yeah, if
into
you do-
mine? Because I accidentally renewed.
Yeah, if anyone wants to help me out with that later, yeah, because I go to Amazon.
you.
I go to Amazon and I
There's
just
an Amazon
find
doesn't.
it sucks. Yeah.
You can't watch it live on Friday nights on Amazon.
Yeah, no. I just meant like horror films in general. I'll go to the horror section. You got to go with a bit and choose and stuff like that.
You gotta have you seen the selection of like shit on Tubi? The horrible
It's
horror
not-
on Tubi.
I've
They got
been-
a lot of great garbage there. It's great.
Great garbage.
I watched Osmosis Jones for
Okay,
the first time in
Nate,
20 years.
play.
This past weekend.
Yes,
Tenombre.
Oh, I got that one. I got that one.
Ooh,
That's
BRB.
I got that one.
All right.
You know, I mean, I can create a complete horror
Playlist.
and have it
good.
running in the background while we play this, and I
Yeah.
can stream it naturally instead of through the mic. Which let's see what we can do here. Since we're doing it this way, I could stop fucking around with over on a damn.
Hey, by the way, Nate, I have one if we ever can do an event in Indy, because we talked about possibly trying to flirt with the idea of doing a horror
Need a
thing,
fridge in here.
right?
Horror in Indiana is big time. I mean,
I know.
it always flocks.
We have Kelly Maroney, who was in Not the Comment, Chopping Mall.
Oh,
So
Chopping Mall.
maybe-
Remember what I said about 80s?
Chopping Mall.
Yes.
I still have this. I gotta.
Ooh.
Who's
Yeah.
that?
That is the Brink Stevens, Scream
yeah,
Queens
yeah.
autographed. I have like 4 of these somewhere. This is the only one I
Yeah.
could find at the time.
Is it tarot cards?
It's the
Okay.
yeah. It was a trading card thing.
Interesting.
From '94. But yeah, Sleepaway or not Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, Sleepaway Camp. No. Slumber Party
Chopping
Massacre.
Mall?
Slumber Party Massacre.
Oh yeah.
Slumber Party Massacre right there.
Yep.
Autographed. I'm like, I want to give this away. How's it going, Moondog?
Oh, Corey
Welcome-
has joined.
Welcome
Oh,
to the
Corey,
stream.
what's up?
Ugly ass.
See, you guys know who he is. That's
You
I will not call you ugly. I don't know you.
He's
I
not
called him
ugly.
ugly. I called him ugly, and he will testify that all the fucking PlayStation players on crossplay Apex Legends are fucking cheaters because they can't fucking play straight up.
Let's go back. Let's get back to the horror stuff. This was we never
That was
cracked this
horror.
open. That was horror.
Okay.
It is true.
No,
You don't know what I deal with on a daily basis.
Offside. Shelby, do you watch Viva La Dirt League?
Mm-mm.
I will send you a link to their YouTube channel, and you will watch the PUBG ones and everything that you're experiencing in Apex
God.
Legends. Oh,
Don't get me
also,
started on PUBG. That's where I started with the battle royale.
dude. Okay, so
God,
like, there's this one
that
guy.
game is a delightful disaster.
There's this one guy, and he goes into a computer store, and he's like, yeah, I would like to get a new Mac and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, okay. So like, what you looking to do for? Like, editing, art. I just want a good gaming PC. And he throws it. He stops, and he just gets so angry, and he's like, get out of my store right now. But they run into him in PUBG. And they like run into him. It's like, oh shit! It's like, you think she's gonna shoot us? And they walk up and they start talking to him, and he's like, yeah. It's like, oh, you hit like Control C or something like that. And he's like, you mean whatever the Mac terms are. Shelby, you can answer
Command.
that.
Command.
Yeah,
Command.
command blah 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 or something like that. And they look at him, and they're like, are you using them? And they realize it was the same guy, and they murdered and looted him in the game. Because they
awesome.
were gonna help him, but they decided since it was the mad guy, they're just gonna fucking murder him.
Oh god.
Damn.
Oh well, yeah, the beard thing. I gotta grow my beard back out instead.
I just trimmed mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just got yours cut.
It doesn't count because I'm actually wearing a hockey jersey. So I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think he was a Penguins fan.
No, he was a New Jersey whatever.
He's a Jersey Devil.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay,
He's not a Bruin either. He was a Tampa Bay Lightning fan.
No, he wasn't. That was his rival. At least in part 7.
So Nate, I have several coasters that we can do giveaways for.
Ooh. Give me one.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Hey, if you want one of these, you can have them. I have one for Motel Hell.
Ooh.
One for Pumpkinhead. One for My Bloody Valentine, which we tried to give away this past Valentine's Day, but no one entered.
Yeah, we've had a problem with the contest. We still don't have an answer.
Yeah.
I've drawn. I need to draw again tomorrow.
And then I have Event Horizon.
Oh, I want it. Oh my god, I want it.
You
don't understand Event Horizon. Okay, Shelby, when you get your ass on SWOTOR, I recreated my own version of Event Horizon. There's this area where you have the spaceship. There's nobody on it. I got like red siren lights, and it's just this creepy fuck. But there's one room if you walk into, it's all.
Is Lawrence Fishburne there?
No, because he's
Damn
dead.
it. Well, then it's not.
But there's one room that's the pods, because I had to throw the nod to aliens in there. I wanted each room to represent another kind of like big time horror space thing, but Event Horizon. Oh my god, dude! Just like
did you ever go to Disney World and do the Great Movie Ride?
No.
Before they tore it up.
No.
Dude, the alien intro to that was like the best fucking like ride ever. You fucking going through the ventilation shaft.
This is cool. So cool. So Shout Factory and their sub-label Scream Factory came out with a special edition version of Event Horizon. And I pre-ordered the pack, and I got this poster.
That. I think I liked it. If I didn't like it, it was all due because of jealousy. Legit, it would have been fucking jealousy.
Hey, if you want this,
James Noseworthy is underrated as fuck, and his role in that movie, yes.
Nate, this is yours. You got it.
Thank you.
When did they do that?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Dude, it was supposed to come out in November.
They know.
Like this past year.
It was delayed until March because they were trying to get that footage.
Yeah,
deleted footage, and they couldn't. It wasn't.
I don't think it really
destroyed.
exists. It's like fucked up.
It's destroyed. They had it, but it's destroyed. So.
Well, I mean, you gotta think the lost media and stuff like that. I'm a big follower of lost media, lost footage, and stuff like that. And there was all the fires, but like people have found random shit in the most random areas that shouldn't exist.
Like scenes that were like released on VHS in other countries or
church.
Stuff like that.
It could turn up somewhere.
The church with the original Doctor Who episodes that thought were long gone due to the London thing burning. There was well, no. They found, and they don't know how it was. People were like, "Oh, BBC used to work out of there," and it's like, no, that's false. It never did. They found the original reels for a good chunk of those at the bottom of a church, in the basement.
A lot of employees keep bootlegs and stuff. Like you just never know. Like when people die and they go through all their stuff. And, like, oh shit,
did a priest work for Doctor Who and then decided, you know what? Before I go join the priesthood, I'm stealing these reels. There's,
you know, I worked for it. I didn't get paid enough. I'm a public employee. I'm taking these fucking bootlegs.
That's true. Maybe that's what made him.
You gotta think how expensive those tapes were back then. You know, they probably thought he could tape over.
Shelby about this past weekend.
Keep Shelby on.
Oh yes. No. So this past weekend was an all online, all digital, and completely free to attend horror convention. It was called Mid-May Massacre.
Yep.
Had a lot of really cool shit.
I only found out about it today.
Comic-Con.
Like I probably watched it. I was like, oh.
Yes. Well, that was the problem. It was not marketed properly.
Yeah, and that's what we'll say about that. And we had a hand.
It was a really cool concept, and it worked really well for having an all digital event.
It was really good content, amazing content, honestly.
Amazing content.
We had hands in dealings with 4 panels. On Saturday, we had we spent a lot of time networking and getting regional and national horror guests or horror hosts for a horror host panel, and the panel included David Desmalchin
as Dr. Fearless.
Yes, who is.
And if you don't know who David Desmalchin is, you're going to be very, very, very well acquainted with him because he's the Polka Dot Man in the upcoming Suicide Squad. He is in Dune. He was in Blade Runner 2049. He was one of the Joker's henchmen in The Dark Knight.
Yeah,
he's like all over
he's
the
going
place.
to be
he's
in
classically trained. He's a goddamn Renaissance man.
And he created an amazing
Count Crowley, the
comic series called
Monster Hunter.
Count Crowley was released by Dark Horse.
Horror is his thing. He
Dark
loves
Horse.
Horror.
Approve. I approve Dark Horse.
Yes.
Well, they need to fucking approve him for a season 2 of Count Crowley. Because,
but yeah, it was him, and then Sven Gulli, and regional horror host out of Cleveland, the Mummy and the Monkey.
Those regional guys, though, like, again, people like us, we all had one in our town.
Yeah.
Indiana had Sammy Terry, and everything for years. That's always going to be, like, that's always going to be something. Elvira technically was one that blew up. That became more national and everything else. And then you go back to Vampire.
It was a panel. It was a who's who. It was Mr. Lobo and Dr. Sarcophagi, who I had not been acquainted with. He's really cool. John Dimes. He is the only black regional horror host. He's like the most prominent.
He's the first and still current active
and where's
African American.
Is he California
horror host? I'm not sure where he's.
You guys are talking about this, and I'm starting to wonder if I can.
His name is Dr. Sarcophagi.
Yeah.
GUY. Sarcophagi. That is a fucking amazing name. It is so good. Like the puns are just unreal. Malvolia, the Queen of Screams,
who's on primarily on YouTube.
Marlena Midnight.
Who's out of
who? Marlena?
Yeah.
I thought they were out in California for some reason.
No, she's in Wisconsin, Minnesota area.
Also, Shelby, the reason why you keep fading out and your camera keeps messing up is because you're mainly to the left of the frame. So when you turn your chair, it's centering on. It's trying to focus on the center, and that's what's pulling you off of focus. Tech guy. He's supposed to be the tech guy. Actual tech guy.
I'm off duty. I get to participate for once. I get to participate. I don't have to fucking
so
fix
that
it.
panel was really awesome. I think we got everyone.
Good panels are it's one of those things where it's like a lot of people are like, I went to a lot of panels that were really good. Were they though?
Dude,
because in my opinion,
it was awesome
good
because
panels are hard to come by.
It was like 7 to 9 different people. So like obviously it took some time to get through everyone's answers and stuff. They got maybe
there just wasn't enough time. It needed to be like a 5-hour panel.
Yeah,
I do have a goal though for my Twitch streams that does have something to do with that, and it's all because of Christy, because Christy is friends with Tony Todd, and Tony Todd's a big Call of Duty fan, and I'm like, please somehow let's all work together to get me and Tony Todd doing anything together.
We're all like
everybody wants to just. I just want to say hi to Tony. I just want to say hi to him. Like, dude,
right?
He is a tough,
and not even Candyman. Candyman, yes, Candyman is fucking amazing, but honestly, Night of the Living Dead remake. Motherfucker,
yes, I agree.
Oh my god, dude, that the acting in that was dude.
That film's
it is very underrated.
It is
the remake of that,
and because it changed the social message. The original one, it was about like they just the second, I mean, if you like the remake, if you haven't seen it, it is really more about like, look, because in the first one, Barbara was a bitch. All right, they're coming to get you, Barbara. She spent the whole fucking time crying her ass off, and then she
was completely fucking
helpless.
useless.
Yes,
and got
useless,
else
helpless, got everyone killed, then got killed anyway. In the remake, though, they changed it. It's more of a feminist message that she's the only survivor. She's the fucking badass. So there's a difference. And the original one was more about racism and your social status at that point. I love that. I love that smart commentary and horror, but I also love the cheesy, dumb, stupid shit.
Yep.
I don't like realistic. There's a movie. Funny Games. Will not watch it.
Yeah.
Things like those.
Did you like The Strangers?
I didn't even watch it.
I don't know.
I didn't want to watch it. Those types of movies, I'm just like.
Yeah.
The capture torture family.
It's too real.
It's torture porn, and stuff. And I'm like, I liked Saw. And
the
I actually like
mix
most of the
torture
sequels.
porn and dark comedy.
Saw
is
okay.
sinister.
The thing with Saw, like people want to compare Saw and like Hostel. Hostel is basically just torture.
Hostel, yes.
Saw, even like the later sequels where it's like primarily focusing on the gore, and then but like they still have a narrative theme overall that's still redeeming, and people would just want to lump
what it started
the whole Saw series
was
as culture porn.
The grand gore. The people, like, let's face it, the people really want to talk about it. You look at like the 70s and the gore and the Last House on the Left and all the shit that they had there, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You look at the 80s, you still had a shit ton of gore and stuff like that, cheesy and stuff like that. Where was the gore in the 90s? Where was the gore in Scream? Where was the gore really in Wishmaster? I mean, you had some stuff here and there. The gore was toned down. Like one of my favorite movies from the 90s.
5 doesn't really have a lot of blood in it.
Yeah.
No.
That's and I love that movie.
So it wasn't until the mid 2000, or as the British put it, the noughties. The noughties.
28 days later.
Yeah. That is when those were introduced and brought that gruesome horror back.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah. Shaun of the Dead. You're right, though. You're right.
Had blood.
For a comedy, that was so good. Like when she falls.
It had a lot of gore.
Impaled. Oh, yeah. The rip.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They kind of like censored blood out. I wonder if it's fallout from like the satanic panic shit.
It could have been.
The media and video games are what caused the Columbine shooters. Yeah, that's.
I think it was it was oversaturation, and if the horror market was it went as far as it could for like the type of films they were in the 80s, and it needed to change. And yes, Wes Craven, when he put Scream, I also another one that does not get credit because people kind of shit on it now.
It was like the great video game crash. There was too much shit.
Exactly.
They were all doing the same thing.
Something needed to change.
There was no innovation. And then Nintendo comes in and claps cheeks. They drop the trading cards, and they fucking drop the dong on the family home entertainment console.
Another one that, like, again, because it's one of those things where a lot of people, like, you think about movies now and people shit on it and stuff like that. It's like, younger people won't understand some of the older stuff because you had to live it. Blair Witch Project. Yeah. Blair Witch Project gets shit on a lot now and stuff like that. But if you were there and, like, the marketing wasn't marketing.
Oh, I was so high.
It was exactly the marketing was these videos that looked like they were real news clips and stuff like that, but they didn't tell you really anything. If they even said Blair Witch in half of them, you were lucky.
I still like found footage. I feel like found footage is underrated if you do it right.
Found footage is making a comeback now. Found footage.
It's like the whole SCP thing, like that. It's so creepy because it feels so real.
For a long time, everyone was doing a found footage and stuff like that, and Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity basically burned it into the ground. Yeah, it was.
But then they just fucking beat it to death.
The first 3 are great.
First 3 is pretty. Yeah, you're right. The first 3. They have an arc. There was a story.
Yeah.
But there's a newer movie. Oh man, it's the social media one. The one about the social media where like they're talking to each other on Facebook and like they're being murdered one by one.
Oh, it's
what's that
Host.
name? Host. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That one brought back.
That's good.
It brought back because it took a realistic element from today's day and age,
especially in the height of the pandemic.
It wasn't just trying to knock off the previous movies. It took an actual that's the thing, and that's when I look for horror. I don't like gore. Well, I mean, gore for gore's sake's fine. Torture, not so much. I'm not a big fan of torture porn or any of that stuff.
Yeah. I really want to see Spiral really bad.
Yeah, I haven't seen
really bad.
So I'll be honest. I don't watch a lot of new horror films because I don't know which ones are good.
Spiral is the new addition to the Saw series.
Oh, okay.
It's getting rave reviews.
Let's not forget about Scary Movie 4 though.
Well, I watched
Leslie Nielsen as president.
He was president in that one and 3.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
What was his name? I think it's Richard something. I did watch
R.I.P. Leslie.
Rob Zombie's 13, I think is which one it was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, 31.
31, yeah, 31.
My God.
No, but the guy
is he allowed to just make stuff because he's Rob Zombie? Is that they're just gonna let him make stuff
basically
now? Because he's like cancer to everything now.
Honestly. Dude, don't get me wrong. I loved House of a Thousand Corpses. I love that one.
No, those are. I mean, that was
didn't
fine.
care for Devil's Rejects. I thought, well, the reason why is because the way that the characters acted in the first film, kind of had a completely different. They acted completely different in the second one, and then we're suddenly like
no
before it's like you come to us,
to
we sit by ourselves, we'll fuck you up if you come near us, and then they're like more like social serial killers, like Bonnie and Clyde, and they tried to do the Bonnie and Clyde thing, and I'm like, it didn't seem like that's. And where the fuck happened to, I know that there's a deleted scene about Dr. Satan and everything else. Also, Dr. Satan's actually one of my it's my game name on a lot of the phone games.
I would have loved to see.
Oh, you're Dr. Satan.
I'm Dr. Satan. Yeah.
Well, we are not friends anymore.
Dr. Satan. And it's all because of Chris.
You always draw penises on my paper telephone images. It's not nice.
Does any of our viewers have any questions? They have any topics about horror? No, I'm Dr. Giggles and Among Us. I wear the doctor suit. I'm Dr. Giggles.
Well, I would automatically just fucking vote for you every time.
A lot of people do. They're like
that is
no, but I'm like I didn't do it. Trust me, I'm a doctor. I do that, and you'd be amazed how many fucking times that bullshit excuse would work.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. Yeah, Dr. Giggles, but on the Marvel game and a couple others, it's Dr. Satan because Dr. Satan.
All right.
But yeah, like I said, anyone in this checks out. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Dr. Giggles.
That movie.
Yeah, that what was the guy's what's the actor's name? I'm terrible with names. That's one of the worst.
Larry Drake.
That sounds right.
What he was in Dr. Giggles. He also obviously the most fucking famous episode of Tales from the Crypt. Yeah,
Santa.
But he also there was another movie he did as well that like where he played
Darkman.
Darkman was one of them. I thought there was another just strict horror though.
Probably.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember which one it was. There's a lot of things that we could talk about horror. I should have done more research though. But we were just bullshitting tonight. That's really what it is.
I'm never bullshit. I'm always 100%.
You always shit on the bull.
I'm always.
He does.
I am.
It's a horrible sight.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can definitely do more theme topics.
Oh,
yeah. Nate, what's your opinion on to prelude some of our upcoming content? Probably starting this week.
Okay.
What's your opinion on?
He's got the horror stash, man. Oh, okay.
Body bags.
Okay, it's John Carpenter. Okay. The first goddamn. I mean, everyone kind of remembers the Mark Hamill because it's Mark Hamill, the eye for an eye bullshit and everything else. The guest. Oh my god, dude. The greatest thing about that, though, honestly, is John Carpenter in between each one.
Yes.
If you haven't seen Body Bags, it is basically Tales from the Crypt, but it's all John Carpenter.
It's on Tubi.
On Tubi.
Yeah, is it 3 or 4 stories?
3.
3. Yeah. What was the second?
Unfortunately, only 3.
It's
what was the second?
Gas Station.
Yes.
Hair. And
Hair.
The
Hair.
Eye.
Yes. Stacy Keach.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude. Oh jeez. That's actually
it's
one
so
I
good.
Just watched like a couple of months ago when I said I was going through. I'm like, Body Bags was on there. I'm like, I can't not.
I was watching Pluto like a month or two ago, and it just randomly was on one of the channels, and I fucking stopped and like I was like, "Yep, Body Bags, leaving it."
How often do you
for
find it? Just on TV or on any of these
Not very
services?
often, but
it
seems like it's showing up.
You
more
used to
often
find
than
it on Sci-Fi back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Sci-Fi would rerun it for some reason.
So yeah, we shot a review on that film with me, him, and Brandy, and then I'm gonna be recording and this is a hot take. It's gonna be.
You don't have to tell it. You can say stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Actually, make sure you also subscribe or go look at SPF 69 because I couldn't figure out their YouTube page right away. It's SPF Entertainment.
YouTube's now SP. It's
SPF
youtube.com/c/SPF69 Entertainment. It's the YouTube channel. If you type in
SPF Entertainment,
Entertainment,
that's what I did.
Bar, it'll pull us up.
That's what I did.
We are.
I don't have a page name. If I want to find me, I got to put in Mando Hut. I got to search.
Yeah, so we're doing that review, and then I'm going to be recording what could very well be the world's largest body bag collection.
Hope you're kind of fading out there.
I'm going to go on record and say I probably do have the.
You kind of cut out right there. Yeah. No, it just lagged for a second, so I didn't hear what you said there.
So yeah, so the second video that we have planned.
Well, what was you talking about? Like the largest? It said the largest, and it cut out.
Yeah. So I am going to go on record and say I have the world's largest collection of body bags, memorabilia.
You got
ever.
something really fucking cool, I think, like a month ago or something, didn't you, for body bags? When was it?
It was a couple of months ago.
I got an actual shipment of body bags from the CDC.
They're trying to tell you.
They're
telling you to clean your yard up.
Today's show is brought to you by the letters CDC.
This was This was a shooting script.
You can actually tell by the semen stains.
Wow.
And it has
that is.
They have all those different.
Ooh, I just got some cartel coins.
Script revisions.
Cartel chips
from February.
Are you playing SWTOR?
No, I'm watching your channel while on your channel. So
oh, okay.
Double dip on your fucking promos.
Yeah, it has up here. It has.
Thank you, lady.
Dates. It has the different dates with the different colors of the paper when they did different revisions.
Why are you not wearing rubber gloves while touching that? I mean...
it's in protective casing.
Okay.
It's plastic.
Oh,
you can
man.
see the semen stains on top. They're not in the paper.
Oh, okay.
They're on the plastic.
It's color, you know.
Mm-hmm. For each one, yeah. Oh, man.
Why are the pages so sticky, Patrick?
One thing I want to do is...
He's ignoring all that completely. He's like, I'm just shitting all over his hopes and dreams.
What?
I'm gonna steal it the next time I see him. Steal it, and then the next time he tries to pull it out, the stream's like, "Oh, are you looking for this?" It was me, Dio.
The whole time. One thing I want to do is do it because I've read it. Like I've read various pages and stuff, and I've noticed stuff is different from the film to the script. So I would love to do an in-depth comparison of that script based on what the actual final product, final shoot was. So
it was Mark Hamill threatening to kill everybody on set.
But then we're also going to be doing a Patreon exclusive watch party of body bags as well. Which, Nate, you're more than welcome to join that.
We should watch it on VHS.
I have 2 VHS copies.
I saw, yeah. Oh, well, you know what though?
I'm working on getting my
we can't
VHS
skip the
parts through
previews.
to a video capture.
As long as we don't skip
we
the
can't
previews.
skip previews.
That's fine.
Skip previews.
We come from that era where we would go to the video stores and we'd look at the horror films and be like, let's hope this doesn't suck. But we would pay close attention to the previews because if that movie sucked, at least we knew which one to find at the video store the next time we went. That's actually how it was. People don't have that. Now it's just like, I'm going to go to Netflix and Netflix suggests something else like it. You know, I'm like, that's bullshit.
Did Netflix get rid of the star rating? Remember when you used to be able to sort by the stars?
Yeah. They had achievements on Xbox too, which is funny. A lot of people don't know that. They were all 0, but you'd have to watch like 300 hours in 1 week. That was an achievement.
I was actually really pissed that I didn't get any of those achievements because I'd done all those things before they were fucking achieved. I just never used the Xbox to stream.
They were bugged
Netflix.
anyway.
It wasn't my media console.
Hey guys,
yeah, they were.
I have to hop off and take a call.
Yeah, no problem, man.
But let's plan this out and let's do this again next week sometime. So
yeah, no, I would be cool with doing like a weekly little podcast bullshitting session like this. Yeah. Obviously, you got the setup, but I can rearrange this.
I mean,
we get a 4th person. I can put a 4th person in.
Yeah, Brandy, you want to show up and quit ruining people's lives? Damn social workers. Why don't they just let parents
kids and shit? That's a hot take, but yeah. So I'll see you guys next week. I'll talk to you guys later tonight.
All right,
so
take care, Patrick. Have a good night, and talk to you later, buddy.
Oh,
all right,
bye. Oh, it messed it all
up. Asshole's gone.
Now it messed everything up. Good job.
Oh god, it did. It scooted us all around.
It did. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Oh,
this is what happens when you invite Patrick to
terrible.
places. He breaks shit.
Okay, let's see. We gotta edit the transform here somehow.
That's so weird that it does that.
Yeah, because I'm basically cutting the screen into 3 pieces.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's still not fixed. You just have your own creative way of getting around it.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is actually how everyone had to do it. It's like, you have to...
I think that's why I gave up. I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
It doesn't... the thing is, it doesn't... where Where the hell? What the shit?
What's going on in here?
But since it's the same, basically it's the same stream, because like when I tried to change the name to Nate Camp, I was trying to give us each one, it changed each one, so it's the same source 3 times cut in different positions, and I got to figure out.
Yeah, no, I get you.
It's annoying.
I mean, that works. Yeah, it's just like a pain in the ass when obviously if somebody turns the camera off or
because I'm like,
leaves.
what happened?
When they didn't have permission to leave. Patrick. I'm gonna give you all his home address. I want everybody to stop by and throw rocks through his windows.
It won't matter. He's moving soon. Remember?
I'll give you the new address.
Oh, okay.
He's got more windows in the new place. So.
I'm trying to fix this. It broke everything. All right, so it's weird because what it'll do is every time it changes, instead of reverting back to the original picture size, it only gives me the picture size of what the previous crop was.
Yeah.
It is just not very friendly to me. You know what? This is good enough. Come on. Shrink. There we go. Alright, I'm sort of fixed. I'm fixed close enough. There you are. Alright. We're just going to leave just the top of your head.
Yes, that'll work.
Oh, that does work.
I can just, like, glare at people.
Literally, it's just like, you look like, it's all you see is this.
Yeah, I'm just like, blue steel. Gas fight.
There we go. And over here, we're going to...
When was the last gas fight you had?
Gas fights? I try not to have gas fights.
We should have a gas fight sometime.
That sounds terrible. Only if there's tiki torches.
I mean, we have to have an open flame for the gas fight.
I mean, yeah.
Last man standing. That's how it works. That would actually be a great, like, battle royale, like, idea. Is like you just literally have like a tank of gas. You're just showering people with gas.
That's actually what
confined room.
That's actually what my Mandalorian does in SWTOR. It's a flame tech and it's a fuel reserve. Basically, I spray them down with fuel, light them on fire, and it keeps building stacks. And after 15 seconds for every stack, I blow up, and everything around me takes this. It's so great. It's so much fun.
I'm gonna stand back with my little disruptor pistol. Pew pew.
That works. I don't know. They're different classes.
My fucking some
of those classes are just way good. But oh my god, I figured out Bounty Hunter, Power Tech. You go with that. You just yeah. I can tank. I can sort of tank too. So I'm not great. I'm more of a DP. But I mean, I can hang in there. I mean, we ran through one of the harder fucking ops the other day. The one where you fight Revan at the end. In fact, Mandalore is like, this one's blacklisted. Nobody do this one unless like you have like some of the higher up officers.
Yeah, I think I was watching that the other day when you were doing that. I was like, that looks very involved.
Oh god, that was insane. I
mean, to be fair, it was Revan, so I mean,
that wasn't the hard part. There was 2 walkers before that we wiped 5 times on. Because you have to kill them. If you have to kill them within 30 seconds of each other.
Oh, that
if
sucks.
you don't, it triggers an auto kill and just blows everyone up.
Oh, that's like some of the Destiny 2 raids.
No,
like
he was
that.
not fond of that
Jesus
one. We got
Christ.
him in though. I at least got the raid done once. Hey Diggs, what's up? Mandalore just, I don't know. He has some they like some. I think it's honestly what it is he's tired of the one that has to lead the raids.
Oh shit! Your boy's back.
We broke it.
Oh my god, you fucking broke it again. We just got it fixed.
Oh no. Well.
What the fuck?
Wait. All right.
Oh my god.
The call I thought I had to take wasn't available to talk, so.
He literally just recut that. You would have been better off just leaving the fucking video running in the background and just mute yourself.
It did.
Just
it completely broke it.
Fixing that.
Like, I don't even know whose boxes are where now.
Literally, he just fucking said, I fixed it. And then you fucking
I see it now. Oh, yeah, it's all kinds of fucked up, isn't it?
God.
Right. I got this. Okay, we're just going to reset
Can't take
this.
your ass anyway.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Patrick's in a compromising position underneath me in that.
This almost works. We don't really need Shelby's face in here.
No, you really don't.
All right.
I'm the looks of the operation.
Okay.
Nate, you're the muscle. Patrick's the brains.
I'm mad that it broke, actually. I'm like, why did you do that? I just wish you could just, like... I mean, I get it. Shelby's the only name it matches, I know.
You're right. I have consistently been over on my square every single time it gets fucked up. So
all right, behind the scenes. So basically what I got to do is if I take this, you see actually the web frames and stuff like that. So I have to take... Yeah, it really is. So I have to take this one.
It'll never work.
I have to edit transform. They don't give me where I can just, move the box where I want it.
I hear a lot of complaints.
It's all you.
You sound very ungrateful. I'll call Jeff up right now, and you are not invited on the mega yacht. If you keep acting like this,
he's not allowed on my mega yacht.
He's not allowed on my mega yacht either. But that's not the point. I didn't invite him. Okay.
All right.
You better act right.
As long as we got that.
Okay. Well, I called Dracula, and he's coming over tonight. So.
You do know all the people that suck, so.
I do.
Me included. I mean, I'm adding myself in that.
You've watched the Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Oh yes, yeah.
I fucking love. That's like my favorite Dracula movie ever.
The other one that I love is Once Bitten. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
I just love how it's like Igor lose him. And he just like runs around in circles out in the fucking front yard, and they're like, "What the hell is he doing?" I have no idea. He just like runs around in circles, and he goes straight beeline for him.
Reset.
Wait,
stupid. What are we missing here?
Would you like some light, master?
Did Patrick leave, or is he still here?
He's here. He's just not in the can. There he is. Oh well, I'm like up there.
Oh okay.
Look, I'm gonna touch your Twitter. Oh, now you put the frame back on me. I was gonna touch your. Am I hashtag doing it? I don't know how to hashtag. Was I hashtagging?
Hashtags are weird. I will give you that.
I activated. I got my new debit card in. I'll read everybody the new numbers so you've got it.
Oh, okay.
And I had.
We like numbers.
Activate it.
We're teaching people how to count.
It hurt my soul when they said, once you've typed in your card number, please press the pound key or the hashtag symbol. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, no, I can feel that though, because you're just.
It's the first time. No. They called it the pound key or the hashtag symbol. It's the first time I've ever heard it on an automated phone thing. Like, wow, these fucking idiot kids don't know what a pound key is.
Alright, so this one is the last one.
No.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even want to live on this planet anymore. My bank called it the pound key or the hashtag symbol.
So Shelby, since Nate's having to fix
I got this.
Problems
I got this.
Patrick.
No worries.
I got 3 bags of Funyuns in my pantry right now that I would very much love to have my hands in, and you just ruined everything.
My teeth are too bad. It's so sad.
Why didn't they make any more varieties of those spiral Fritos? Can we talk about that?
Dude, yes.
They implied there was more than one flavor, and there was never.
Stop, because every time I get that, I'm thinking,
where the fuck are the other ones?
Because it's like a whole sub brand, and then it's a flavor of said sub brand, but it's only one flavor of said sub brand. So
it implies that there are other Fritos that are twisted.
Ranch would be awesome.
And that shit came out in like 2006, and we ain't never seen a flavor
in a while. Yeah.
What about Sprite Remix? Why can't we get Sprite Remix called Sprite Remix? Why is it gotta be called Sprite Tropical when it comes out? Why can't it be called?
They came out with they came out with a new one.
I know there's like 3 flavors of Sprite Tropical, but like, why can't they just call it Sprite Remix again? What was wrong with that? I thought Remix was great. They still do remixes.
Let's
That
so
hashtag?
Shelby, let's talk about the hidden frequencies.
Yes, let's talk about the hidden frequencies. So, if you kids like the podcasts on your internet machines, if you like the Twilight Zone, if you like Tales from the Dark Side, if you like the Outer Limits, I don't think we mentioned the Outer Limits enough. Outer Limits is fucking awesome. Any of those, it's in audio dramas like old school, like 40s, 50s radio plays. There's a cool podcast. It's been out since 2018 called The Hidden Frequencies.
Yep.
And it's pretty damn cool. And
Nice.
they do original audio plays voiced by very talented voice actors that you hear in all kinds of other anime and movies and TV and such. Animu. And
What was that?
we are helping them. SPF Entertainment has collaborated with Mick Wingert, the infinitely talented mind behind the podcast.
Who's also the voice of, he's basically
everybody.
spot on Jack Black impersonationist.
He was
Slappy
Jack Black
in
in
Goosebumps
an animated.
2. He was
Picture.
Poe in the Kung Fu Panda series. He's on some other animes. He's in the newest Attack on Titan season. He created this podcast, and it's really easy. Like, it's perfect. The perfect podcast to put on if you
It's the
are.
perfect one to drive to. It's
Because
cool.
each episode's about 30 to 35 minutes, and you can get it done in a flash, and they're really really high production value with good soundscape, good sound effects.
Also, we're fixed, by the way. I got it fixed.
Awesome.
So there you go.
I
That's
just
how you
checked,
have to do
and
the
I
bullshit
still
behind the
got
scenes.
balls. So nice try, Bob Barker. But
Is he still
we're
alive?
staying here. I
No,
don't think so.
No, he died.
He's dead.
I'm actually
He died?
the Boston jersey is actually a Happy Gilmore jersey, so the price is wrong, Bob. Anyway,
He died?
yeah, he died like 3 years ago, I do believe.
Let me look.
Can't remember when he died.
You can look, but it won't change the fact that he's dead.
I mean, if it does, then you have a power that we need to exploit.
Nate?
I've been reading
Is
this
still-
weird book that bit my hand the other day. It's like covered in
That's
skin
why
and
he's
shit.
dead. Is he not dead?
I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
Is he
He's looking-
really
it's-
alive?
Is he like
He's
alive,
97
or is it
years
like,
old.
Is it like a shadow person alive?
Oh, I guess he
wow.
is still alive.
Wait, then who's the game host that's dead? Oh, then don't you fucking say who you're gonna say.
It's Alex Trebek who
Don't
died.
you fucking say it.
Oh.
But we don't like talking about it. It's,
No, there was some old
it should have
white
been
man
Drew
that
Carey.
deserved to die.
Fucking Drew Carey.
That's not nice.
I know.
It should have been
He
Bob
looks
Barker.
he looks weird now that he's thinner.
Didn't it?
Like-
Wasn't it? Didn't it like turn
No,
out?
there
I
was
might be
some-
wrong.
There was
But
some white-haired fucking game show host that wasn't Alex Trebek that died recently. One of the legendary ones.
Chuck Worley.
Ah, that's what the fuck. That's like a Mandela
Pat
effect thing. What the
Sajak.
fuck am I? What is happening?
no,
right
Pat
now?
Sajak actually succeeded.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
Whose ass is still alive too? I guess. If
I don't
Bob
know.
Barker is alive, then who the fuck died?
Dun,
I
dun,
don't
dun.
understand. Bob Barker's dead.
It took me a while to Bob Barker. Shelby's just convinced that Bob Barker actually did die.
No, he's dead.
He's dead.
100%. He's
He's
dead.
dead.
I'm in
Yeah.
the wrong reality. He's dead.
So,
Anyway.
yeah, we
The
just
Hidden
had
Frequencies is dope.
actually yesterday there was a live performance of a special
Oh,
Boy, you need to
centric
get that internet
episode.
fixed.
of
Actually,
the
no, that was great because
with
he
the
was sitting there
cast.
like frozen for a second. I'm like, that's awesome. He just let's see.
So we did a special live read of a brand new episode of the Hidden Frequencies at the Mid-May Massacre. It will be re-released.
Now, is that the
At
one
some
where you were
point.
looking for writers for content?
Yes,
We still
Yes.
are, yeah.
Yes.
We
Promote
will
that
still
now.
accept submissions, but
Yeah, tell the
for the
people
love of
watching.
God, people. Okay, I have read 80 scripts, and a good 40 of them did not follow our style guide that we have clearly posted before you even can submit the damn thing to us. Please,
Look,
if you are writing, this is our style guide. We are looking for a 15, preferably 30-minute, so it's about roughly 30 pages if you're writing it in a proper script format, audio drama in the style of a Twilight Zone episode. It has to have a moral thread, so it has to be a commentary on society or values, and it has to have a good twist in it. There has to be a twist, M. Night Shyamalan style. And
so check it out, guys. I got an idea for a
has to have
movie,
2
and it
acts.
goes like this. Check it out. It's about a guy who gets his finger caught in a bottle of Mr. Pibb, and they go on adventures.
They
And I
make
think
it in
it'll be
bottles?
grand.
I think they do.
Is it too soon to whisper Oscar? Just put a happy ending there, and it'll write itself. I swear. I mean, all we need.
why don't
is,
you send that into
all
Bob
we
Barker,
need.
since his ass, he's got plenty of free time. Since he's fucking alive and Alex Trebek.
Anybody on my stream
Got a
that
fucking
gets
world we
that
live
needs to. Yeah, Erie got it. Now you understand. So, come on. You guys don't watch a lot of Trauma, do you?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. That's
Uncle Lloyd was all over Midnight Massacre.
Uncle Lloyd fucking remembered me and hadn't seen me in 5 fucking years, and he remembered exactly who I was. And I'm like, you beautiful old son of a bitch, I love you.
It's like he's old, but he never ages.
He doesn't. He's always the same age.
I think he's been just the same age for like the past 40 years. So
he was a huge influence on my life during my teen years. So that's one of those things. So
he's an OG.
Well, then we need to have you on our
Trauma night.
oh
Yeah.
God, yes, any of them.
Well, I guess
I've
we can
watched
break Trauma into very distinct. We can do like Trauma like we've done our Full Moon stuff.
Yeah,
We can do
eras.
lots of Trauma eras or Trauma series.
Trauma,
Like,
Full
so
Moon,
much.
all those are right up my wheel-barrel. Those are the
Well,
ones
then we'll
I
bring
like
you on for
watching.
those.
'Cause
Puppet
we did
Master,
Full Moon.
they're over
We did
there.
the
I'm
Full
not gonna go
Moon,
get
and we
them.
had what was our era? It was like the early Full Moon, right? We did the pre-1990s.
It was the pre-Paramount era.
I'm mad that you
Paramount.
didn't know who he was when you went and got him a bottle of wine. That's what I was. You didn't have any, and you have a signed copy of Poultrygeist.
Oh, Shelby?
No, Erie, Billy.
Oh,
Billy.
Oh, damn.
She did something at Gen Con or something, and somebody requested something about a
Wait,
bottle
time
of
out, time out.
wine.
Charlie
Time out,
Bandast or
time out.
Uncle Lloyd?
He was at Gen Con?
Oh, dude, Lloyd's at Gen Con every year.
Really?
Or he was. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like a fucking.
When I met him the first time, I was
Easy
literally
trip.
getting a coffee from one of the fucking vendor things, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I turned and looked to the left, and he's just standing there. And I'm like,
You messed up, Billy.
and I was like, dude,
You fucked up.
I was like, hey man, I'm like a really big fan. I was just like, can I just get like a picture of you or something? He's like, well, yeah, but you got to be in it with me. And I'm like, okay. And I still have that picture.
Yes.
Nice.
And my first, because it was one I did fanboy. It was Lloyd Kaufman, like I said.
Of course.
I think we fanboyed pretty hard in our picture with Uncle Lloyd.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
I'm wearing a fucking leg brace.
my brain's farting so hard. Vincent D'onofrio, which Trauma film was he in? It was a camp one.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh God. Shit.
There's the scene where he's like in the water and he's like, I'm sorry, and he does this thing and he sinks into the water. I have this picture. I'm not gonna pick it up because it's on my phone and I don't want to deal with it.
Let me see.
But I did the pose that Vincent D'onofrio did, so I look
Shit,
like a big
really?
goon dumbass. But I'm also like really tall and Lloyd's really confident, and he's just sitting there doing the Lloyd Kaufman smile and everything else, and I'm like, I want to be an extra in a Trauma film so bad. That used to be a life goal of mine, and I'm like,
Hey, we got some connections.
Oh, dude, just an extra. Just I in the back. Yes, please, dude.
Oh, dude, those Tales from the Crypt shirt are cool.
That
Ooh,
I'd be like,
I can't
It
wait for my
was-
Snake
hey,
Plissken
hey.
shirt to come in.
It was the first turn on.
First turn on. Thank you. Yes, it was one.
First turn on.
It wasn't really a horror because they did a
No.
lot of bullshit comedies
Yeah,
back
they
then.
did.
No,
Yeah.
it was a coming of age.
Yes.
Yes.
Story.
But
Okay,
there's the
first
coming
turn
of
on.
age porn,
I mean,
basically,
see,
with
emphasis of
Kevin
cum.
Costner.
ING.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which was basically a softcore porn. It was his first film. It was a Trauma film. So Samuel L. Jackson's another one that actually got his start in Trauma.
Mhm.
So yeah, I like my Trauma.
Yeah.
I like my Trauma a lot.
We are
I feel like people
planning-
sleep on his role in Coming to America. I really like Samuel L. Jackson's little blurb in the McDowell's lobby with the
Yeah.
shotgun.
We are planning some full-on content of Trauma and hopefully
Full frontal
with
nudity.
Trauma at some point in the future. So yeah, we'll definitely
That would
have
be
you on.
Yeah, that would just
We're trying to become slaves in Uncle Lloyd's enterprise, so we can just be there.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he'll give you a job if you show up. So we're just trying.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's
up.
like, okay, if I just show up just looking like a dumbass or something.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, he'll accept free labor, so I'm totally willing to donate my body for trauma science.
Yeah.
Right.
Just to be on a first name basis and meet people.
But yeah, so yesterday's episode of the Hidden Frequencies.
Yes. we all have ADD.
We do. So it had a horror centric cast. It had Miko Hughes, who was Gage in Pet Cemetery.
Oh my god!
Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
I shit you not. not 6 o'clock. 11:30, 11:45 last night. I was watching something. It's Marvelous Movies. They do these little lists and stuff like that, and they're talking about like Stephen King, best villains and stuff, and they put Gage in. And I was like, "There's a motherfucker. Whatever happened to him? Literally, not even 24 hours ago, I was wondering what the fuck happened to him. I was wondering what the fuck happened to him when you were working
behind
with
the
me.
scenes now.
Topics. We don't care.
He's behind the scenes. So we had him on as a cast member. We had Bo Billingsley, who in the anime world is best known for his role in Cowboy Bebop. He's also in The Blob, Halloween H2O, Leprechaun Back to the Hood,
a classic,
and a classic.
He kicks the shit out of the Leprechaun before he gets killed by the Leprechaun. He does get some good licks in on him.
Yeah.
He's one of the few people that actually gets to beat the fuck out of
I'm
the
about
Leprechaun.
to blow everyone's mind on stream. We'll go back. I'm not trying to because we got to talk about.
You're about to blow everybody? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
But I did shave my head.
We'll hold you to that.
Oh shit!
I kind of want to rub it.
I do too.
Oh, it's nice. I literally just did it earlier. It's all soft and peach fuzzy. But my head was sweating. I was like, oh my god, it's hot in here. So, okay.
Take off all your clothes.
Continue. You got.
Okay.
You caught me at Gage.
So we have Miko. We had Miko on the cast. We had Bo. We had Courtney Taylor, who is the voice of
Ava Wong.
Ava Wong.
Dastardly bitch.
And and then she's also in
the red dress, man.
The Mass Effect series.
She always comes back to fuck you over.
Then we had Kelly Maroney, who was in Not the Comment, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Chopping Mall, and
you guys sounds like you guys might be able to get a hold, like with your connections, you might get a Chopping Mall reunion at this point.
Maybe, I don't know.
I wonder. We need to find if we can do this. If we can get the crew of Chopping Mall together, we gotta find somewhere one of the old bots. I don't know how the fuck we would get it, but we need it.
Surely there's somewhere, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the core cast, and we also have a awesome print that you can buy.
Yes, we do.
That was commissioned for the event.
If you're interested in that, all the cast members will sign this. It's a really, really good deal.
I'll probably also be uploading. I'll probably be uploading this to YouTube as well. So like, send me links later and stuff like that. I can drop them.
The easiest way to get this is you're gonna have to, because we're gonna just send them directly to people because the actual buying page on the convention is not open anymore.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually really convoluted. You couldn't get linked directly to it. So if you're interested in purchasing that, please just find the Hidden Frequency. You can always hit us up on social media here.
Yeah, which is right below their names.
The Hidden Frequencies podcast on Facebook. We search that page and
Shelby's going to get all the emails.
You'll see the print.
Picture. You'll see the picture of the print. It's on the timeline there. But just message the page or message us, and we can arrange that because they generously, graciously lowered an individual autograph of any one of these guys costs $40, $45, and they're all taking a cut. And they're all signing it together for one comp. I think it's $125.
Yeah.
You get 5 signatures, and it's a exclusive print commissioned only for this event. And SPF Entertainment sponsored this poster for this event, this live event, because it was really special. We wanted to make a big deal about it, and we're just like kind of bummed that a lot of people attended, but people were not told that it was an opportunity to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just wasn't marketed at all.
Yeah.
So we're excited. We want people to catch the podcast. We're doing re-listens. We're relaunching this podcast, and you need to listen carefully. Is all I'm going to say. Make sure you listen carefully.
Speaking of,
there's going to be things to listen for.
Speaking of listening carefully, for anyone that's watching, is there this nice little background music playing? Because I can't tell now. I don't have a stream.
I hear something, but I can't hear music. It sounds like something background noise, but
it's not music,
almost
but
sounds like a fan in the distance. It doesn't actually sound like music.
How about here in a second? It would only be through the stream, not through my mic.
Well, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I turned it up.
I've got a monitor set up on the left side, so I'm actually listening to the browser feed, and on the right side's the Zoom.
Oh.
Yes. This entire time I've been
Fancy,
playing
fancy.
the Goblin soundtrack. So like it's just been going through. Like right now we're on Zombie. Yeah. Watch. This is all going to be muted.
Quick little cool thing I have from that will be
down.
My body bags collection will be
okay.
my signed body bags
Original soundtrack
signed by John Carpenter.
Yeah. So have you met John Carpenter? Are you getting these kind of second? Oh, you suck.
I've had once.
That's okay though. I would be too. I would be.
The restraining order says that he can't ever see him again.
To be fair, I was too intimidated to go. Well, I mean, waiting in line for a signature, I can't do it. It's not really my style. Right. If one of you guys had been able to introduce me to Cassandra Peterson when we were at Horror Hound, though, I don't even know if I'd been able to. I think I would have been just too. I don't know if I could have.
I had no connection.
I don't know how. Yeah.
Did you take a picture with Christine or no?
No, we never got. Yeah. I helped carry you though. I did help carry you that one night.
I know.
He's light. He doesn't weigh anything. It's great.
That was 2 years ago.
Yes. That was pre-COVID. We've all changed since then.
We've all evolved into this shape.
We all watched this stuff while eating that marshmallow. It's like, yeah, I'm eating this.
Yeah. I mean, it did look good as hell. I mean,
it's another underrated movie. That's an underrated movie that so many people haven't heard of. Me and one of my childhood friends, Lisa.
Chocolate chip Charlie.
R.I.P. He tried to warn us.
He did.
He tried to warn us, and nobody would listen until it was too late. Just like Dan Chalice. He tried to warn us, and nobody would listen until it was too late. I'm here.
Oh, cool. My green screen didn't even fuck up.
I put the link to the Facebook page in there.
Please.
If Nate, you can even open that up. If you want to open that up on your thing and show the poster image, you can. It's in there on that timeline.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a 11x17 print.
It's called the Well,
it's a huge poster, so it's a good size.
Poster. It's good quality. It's we got the.
It'll be signed by by an artist that's in the UK.
So it's foreign.
Which one's the image that I'm looking for?
It's the albatross. It's a big old bird.
Okay, the bird. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the poster image should be on there.
So that one, that's signed by Bo, Miko, Kelly, Courtney, and Mick. And me and Shelby might sign it too. Who knows?
Yeah,
we
actually
produced it. So.
Yeah, we produced it, and we'll have to ship it out. So we have to have our hands on it. We'll have to send it to them so we can get all their signatures, and then send it back to us, and then we'll actually fulfill the final order. So I'll probably fucking throw a signature on there too.
Cool.
But it's a really, and we'll post
nobody will get a signature from me because I didn't do shit for it. So
I'll forge your signature.
Oh,
put
professional signature forger.
I am.
Yeah,
it looks like
so
a
it's a really good deal.
There we go.
Everyone usually charges between 25, 30, 35 for prints. This is on a bigger print, and it's an original piece. So
I'm gonna redo this whole box thing and everything else sometimes, so I have a place for like little things like this. But however, for the time being,
they're covering me up. I don't need to be seen. I can just be heard. I can be the bird. We should make
there we go. Move. But I'll just leave that there. It's right. Well, once the stream catches up to where it's at. It was Horror. Was it Horror Hound that was like a couple of years ago? It was Horror Hound, right? I don't remember. With Conway.
I was there.
Yeah. Is that Horror Hound or there's another horror one that comes here all the time?
No, it was
okay.
That one.
Yeah, dude. That guy with the Jeepers Creepers thing was a prick.
Well, I feel like anybody
the guy
with
the guy who owned the truck, man. Like I was like
Really?
gonna, yeah,
Because we talked to him, like we had dinner with them.
Yeah, but anyone that was like,
don't look at my truck unless you're paying.
Yes, actually, it really
Really?
was. I like legit. He was an asshole to anyone that was curious and wanted to go up there. It's like, dude, you got it on display, and you're getting mad at people for looking at it.
It's like, bro,
Like,
I can take a picture
dude.
of this across the floor.
Yeah.
True.
You won't
Oh
be
yeah,
able to see me.
he was
It
getting
just
mad
a
at
shitty
people with like people taking pictures far away. I'm like, dude, sorry, it wasn't that good of a movie anyway.
That's your fault for not having get like they had the Christine card. They had it kind of blocked off.
Yeah. Which also funny fucking thing. Everyone on the chat will know this as well. My Mandalorian armor colors are red and white due to Christine. And I had to, it's a shiny red, white, and it's just the throwback Christine. And literally, when I was trying to tell people, like, everything's linked.
You needed to come over and just take a pic. I could have gotten that for you.
Yeah, you looked busy. You looked
He
tired.
never offers me
I was
this.
busy. It
Yeah,
was
and you looked tired, and I was like, I'm like, well, now I might. Now I'll be like, fuck it, I don't care how tired you are. Come on.
See this shit back here?
Uh-oh.
St. Patrick's offering free fucking signatures, and then he fucking lets people put this shit on the autographs that he gets for me.
You
that?
owe Patrick $75 or
Thanks,
bucks.
Dana.
Actually, those are more fun to me and stuff like that.
I'm just saying, you just watch what you ask for, because he'll fuck up your autographs.
Lauren,
Send them out there.
you know I'm talking about Pat. Lauren, well, every time she'd sign something, it was always like, you butthead. Lambda.
Oh.
Yeah. Which I haven't talked to. Like, when I had my little meltdown and stuff like that, like, I stopped talking to everyone. I'm like, man, she probably thinks I hate her.
Was it like a 3 Mile Island or Chernobyl?
What?
Was it like 3 Mile Island or Chernobyl?
My meltdown? Chernobyl, totally.
Fuck yeah.
I wasn't. I'm just now getting better. The streaming's been helping. Like, you guys helped a lot with that and everything else.
We need you.
Yeah, well, no, it's like, because I kind of, like, Diggs is
You're
another
only
one that's
hope.
on here.
You're our only signed talent.
Help us.
Yes!
Help us.
Yes!
You really are. You really are.
Yes. And you see, but
We
you
have
see
the
that I'm
talent.
working my ass off on stupid stuff.
You have been. It's not
We have no
stupid stuff,
talent. We
it's
have
good
to have other people with talent to carry us to the promised land.
And the thing is, I love the editing. I love doing the numbers. I love doing the crunching and all that.
And well, because what you sent me the other day about editing, I'm
Let's use
not
those big ass Dropbox accounts we've got, Patrick.
Well, I was gonna say,
I'm gonna clean my Dropbox out.
Saying about
We
getting
got
him
some,
connected with, like maybe he can use my account or something.
Well, we can share, like, because Patrick and I both have fucking 3 terabyte accounts right now by accident. So.
Well, me by accident. You just were like, oh, let me do it too.
I won't do it because I won't be alone.
I'm left out.
A little left out because my Dropbox has been like perpetually full.
And I appreciate it, Diggs. I really,
it's
really
been
do,
like
buddy.
8.9 out of 9.3. I have a weird amount in mine because I got a bunch of free space, like on weird promos back when Dropbox was like brand new. So I had like almost 10 gigabytes for free on my account, which is nice. But
no, I've got the video editing software. It's just gonna be tricky because it's the shitty one.
Do not tell him how to work.
It's got to be cheap and poor. This is my way. It's cheap and poor. This is the way.
DaVinci Resolve is cheap as in it's free, but it is definitely not poor software. It is beautiful.
Oh, okay. Well, when I said cheap and poor, it's like basically I'm poor, so.
Oh yeah.
$3.
DaVinci Resolve is like legit. That's kind of like I don't know why you would. I mean, Premiere is fine, but DaVinci's got all the same shortcuts.
Cool.
So.
Did you freeze?
You guys are about to. No, I just paused.
Okay. You did it perfect, though. You're right.
Well, like,
So,
did he drop again?
I had to hop off again.
Okay.
But I won't be coming back on.
You won't?
Probably not.
I was gonna say, just mute it then. Just mute and close the webcam.
I'll text you, Nate, if I'm available to see if you guys are still on.
Okay.
Before I just randomly pop back on.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so what I'm going to do here is... Oh, shit, I can't do that. Wait. Maybe.
Can you save it?
No, because what it is I'm basically capturing the window.
It's live. It's like
cropping the window as we are in there.
Yeah. But I mean, what's cool though is if you pop out. I mean, I'll have to fix mine and Shelby's and stuff like that. But your background just is that little picture of like the fire flames and stuff. Because the background here and stuff like that, I want to do something more with it. I got your old Scream String logo because I thought it looked kind of cool on the person's face. So I was like, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck to put the title, so I put Mando Hut and Friends. And then,
Yeah, that's good. That works.
That's how it goes.
I mean, we're acquaintances at best. So.
Yes, yeah. Acquaintances with benefits.
Watch yourself.
Watch yourself. I want to run over your feet with a fucking file briefcase on a convention floor and then tell you to work out. A fucking nerd agent walks around, rolls around a briefcase like they're a fucking GT teacher in fucking elementary school. Like, the only fucking people in the world that have ever had those little rolling file cubes are like
GT teachers.
GT teachers, like fucking unloading their vans in the parking lot in an elementary school and wheeling it in like there's some hot shit. Because they're adjunct teachers and they don't have to fucking work for the same amount of pay as a real teacher.
All right,
bud. Well,
am I good to hop off?
You're good to go. Shelby, are you wanting to bullshit more on stream or?
Well, I don't, man. You're in charge. I'm here as long as you want me to, but I guess it's been 2 hours. And
yeah,
we probably should get to its natural ending.
We'll do a natural because, it's like we come to a kind of natural end.
We'll end at 10.
10. Okay, cool.
Let Patrick leave, and you can leave the fucking shit all fucked up because Patrick's a dickhead.
That's fine.
And yeah, let's end it at 10.
So, do I need to stay on to 10 or get off?
I don't know. Is that
He's wanting you to stay 5 more minutes. It's like you're bringing in the viewers, is what it is. It's all Patrick bringing in the viewers. So. I'm just glad that I don't have like this glare off my head with this light. I'm like, proud of myself.
No, GT is gifted and talented, and if you were gifted and talented in elementary school, you now have crippling anxiety.
No, depression
and issues.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Dude, I went to nationals for the spelling bee, and what grade was that? 5th grade.
Just like Shelby.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, and he says he lost on purpose because of something or another.
No, I was 20 spots away from the Scripps National Spelling Bee. First off, second off, at the Mid-South Regional Spelling Bee, which is where I made it to, it was held on Memphis, the campus of the University of Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking rigged because they had the heir apparent. They literally did this whole fucking thing.
It was
because
they did rig 'em.
The sister of the previous year's winner was in this competition. They're like, oh, this is the little sister of so-and-so who went on to the Scripps National Spelling Bee and got 10th on ESPN2. And like they were like hyping her up. Like nobody else got that fucking intro. They were like Shelby Jones, Fulton schools.
Schools, whatever.
Kentucky.
Doesn't matter.
There was only 2 Kentucky counties in that. It was like weird. It was the Mid-South Regional Spelling Bee, so it was like you take a circle and you draw around the little dick of Kentucky, and then you draw all the way down to like Alabama, Mississippi. There was 2
Really?
Kentucky counties in it, and all the rest of it was like Alabama, Mississippi, West Tennessee, and a little bit of like Missouri and like Northeast Texas. It was the weirdest fucking thing. Like there was no other Kentucky counties. It was Fulton County, Hickman County, and then 8 other states. But I was like 20 spots. It was like I think it was like 110 seats. I think I read 5 words before I finally got out, but it took forever for the first 2 rounds.
Yeah,
a lot of people missed early. I'm like, I'm not gonna be some fucking nerd that goes out on 1 draw. I mean, I'm not gonna be the first kid to lose. But by the time I read 3 words, they were easy, and I was like already like halfway through. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just keep going until I have a hard word.
Oh yeah, no, that's because school. Okay, you do the school one, then they send you to like states. Mine I think went state.
Well, they call it like a region or a state.
Yeah, and then
it was like a multi-school district.
Yeah. Then there was the regionals because there was 2. I swear there was a state one.
No, there is because there was a local one, and then we had to do our shitty county school one, which is only 2 schools in our county. So it was so fucking easy to get to where I got if you just tried.
Yeah,
that was the sad part about it.
But once you passed states, when it was like instead of being in alphabetical order for what words you got, they would randomize it, and the same people. Like the ones that like you could tell that were like really groomed and dressed up like they were like going to like some fucking gala and stuff like that. Basically the version of they were given the easiest fucking words, and basically, we're basically supposed to spell the fucking ingredients you find on the back of a shampoo bottle. Yeah. Like, what? This fucking... Yeah. Can you... I like that. Can you use that word in a sentence? This bottle of shampoo has too much clandababababada. Thanks, asshole. That shit sucked, so... But... Alright, well, okay, actually, you know what? The soundtrack ran out. I've now moved on to some groovy stuff. Nice. This is a good wrap-up song, I think, and everything else. So, again, guys, thank you so much. I've been, wait, we got too sweet. Two sweets everywhere. Just got to use a little thing. Two sweets. Pretend we're two sweeting over there. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, hopefully we can make this a weekly or at least a bi-weekly thing where we just get together, talk bullshit and everything else. No, it was hella fun, and yeah, you guys.
Homework is to check out the Hidden Frequencies podcast.
Yeah.
Subscribe to it. It is a lot of fun, and get ready for some new content coming out soon. But
nude content.
Go ahead and listen to the first season because you're gonna need a baseline.
Okay.
2 seasons, and we're gonna have some new stuff coming out. And there's a Discord group, there's a Patreon, we got a whole universe we're building with this thing. It's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, and what I'll do is when I re-upload this to YouTube and stuff like that, those Discord links and everything else, I will actually put them in the comment section. So yeah, get those to me and we'll put them in the comment section. I can also edit out the parts where like the cameras got screwed up, so that's gonna be great.
I keep Ed's character honestly, but you can do whatever you want to, Mr. Video Editor. And I just want to have a special shout out. If Moondog is still in the audience, it's time for you to get the hell out of here. Just go do something else in your life, like get better at Apex. So.
No, you gotta learn. You play in a phase and you speak a phrase. Yep. So, so now we got the chat talking about spelling bee. So we're gonna. He is.
Lost him.
Actually, I gotta say though, I appreciate you popping in, Moondog. Just I don't. I had a consistent 5 viewers, so that's not bad. And the replay of this the replays are always where the main views come from, which is why I kind of want to try to work more with YouTube. But until you get that 100 subscribers, you don't have a YouTube channel name. So
we'll get you 100 subscribers. Yeah, just keep posting stuff. We'll start shilling on the channels because it was a minute before we got, because I mean we've had like 4 or 5 different YouTube channels and they all got 100 subscribers, but we're trying to put everything under SPF and then branch back out under other names again. So it's a slog. Yeah. But we got 270 something. I guess
275.
That's good. That's really good.
And Billy and Roe joined us, so we'll have a couple subscribers after the night, so that's awesome. We're trying to get to 1,000. That's our next goal. Try to get to 1,000 because I think then you can monetize the channel again. So that'd be sweet.
Well, you can like post on the stuff with the channel.
Yeah, and you can do like more interactive videos.
What you can also do is, I mean, it's really pretty simple and everything else. You could just, find the some horror actors on Cameo and ask them to plug it. You run that at the beginning of the videos.
Every time we do an interview, we usually get them to. We have and stuff.
So I don't talk to people in real life like this. I don't even look. I'm just actually like a little pile of like blob. Oh, there we go. See there. That's actually why I look like my shoulder's actually over there. There's my hand above my head. So
that was cold.
That was cold.
He left that even. That was an Irish accent.
He said, "I'm done with y'all." So
we did say 10 o'clock.
That's true. He had it timed. Timer shuts it off. So. All right.
Now I'm seeing that the stream live, it's almost at 2 hours even. Maybe that should be our true goal.
Yeah.
We're at an hour 57:28.
2 hours is bite size. I love how this is just completely.
We should kill it at 2 hours.
Let's see. Let's kill this. Let's take this.
Do we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds in us?
Oh yeah.
That's more than I've ever given any girlfriend.
There we go. See, now we're back to and we still have the albatross thing up there. So. Move albatross thing.
Which thing?
Oh, I still have the albatross picture. Oh,
that'll work.
There we go. We're gonna put that right in the middle there. All right, so 2 minutes to wrap up the stream here, because no, it's 10:03. I'm about to just hit exit, just end. No, I will in a second. Actually, yeah. Let's say. Yeah, she wanted me to ask about the chair.
I have not forgotten. I've got you all.
There you go. So yeah, there you go. We're done. We've asked about the chair.
We've had to pay a bunch of our stuff. I keep forgetting.
Strippers and below.
On the
hookers and below. We know.
So I got to do the
hookers and below.
We had to pay Jackie Kong her thing, and had to pay for the stand commissioned art piece. So I totally forgot.
And hookers and blow.
But I got you. Hookers and blow.
Hookers and blow. That's what it is. So.
Hookers and blow, it's all we know.
All right, we're gonna end tonight on hookers and blow. Not literally, unfortunately.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
There we go. All right, night everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully we'll see you again next week. And have that's what Shelby wanted to end at 10.
Apex Legends on a PlayStation, shame on you. You are supporting cheaters. You're ruining my life. I only have 2 hours tops a week to play that goddamn game, and you're ruining it for me.
Only two.
Only 2.
Quit fucking it up for him.
Quit fucking it up for me.
Quit fucking it up for him. Good night. Love you. Love you. Good night.
I love you, Nate.
Are you talking to me? I love you too.
I love it.
See, look, I can now. If I look over, it looks like I'm looking at you. It's great.
It does. Like I feel like. Oh shit! Are you in the room? Are you in the room with me right now?
In all honesty,
I'm looking at a Sega Minister box right now, but it could be you. I don't know.
In all honesty, I'm learning a lot. But no, you keep looking over there. You're not even looking in my direction, which is probably yeah.
It's because my thing's offset.
No, turn your head the other way.